My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Good morning. Hey, everybody coming in. Good morning. For those who are going to watch me on the replay or listen to me on the replay, shout out to you. Good morning to everybody. Hey, Foot Soldier. Hey, everybody. It is, what is it today? Is it the 8th? What is it? It's the 5th, I think. Is that it? Oh, yeah. It's the 5th. It's the 5th of August, okay? 2025. Let me just say that. Hey, everybody. Okay. So I just came on here to say something real quick and then get up off of here. I appreciate you for coming through. Foot Soldier. Oh my gosh, he's laughing at me. Let me tell you something. I have been out of it, okay? Out of it. But I just thought I'd come on here and say hi to my 10 folks real quick. Shout out to my 10 as per usual. Um Y'all know that I come on here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays and do my morning games. And I haven't done for 2 days, yesterday and this morning. And I just thought I need to come talk to my 10 people and let them know why. Okay. Shout out to my 10. I'm trying, Foot Soldier. I really am. I'm trying to get in order. Okay. So I haven't been feeling so good. Y'all know, for those who know, that I always talk about my allergy and sinus problems. So it's been kicking my ass again. Like, it amped up its antics and stuff. Yes, I do have stuff I take and whatever, but it's just been getting worse. I'm feeling a little bit better this morning, so I just thought I'd come on here. And one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do my games in the morning early is because I've been sleeping late because I've been so effed up at nights. I sleep a little bit later than I normally do, so that is why you haven't been seeing me doing the games in the mornings. Okay, so I just thought I owed it to you guys to let you know that for the ones who come out to see me in the mornings, I owe it to you guys to at least let you know, like, hey, this is the reason why I am not up on here like that. But I do, go around to the different spaces and support those who I can. Thank you, Ladybugs. I hope it stays for the rest of the day because my. I'm telling you, 1 minute I'm good, the next minute it's just a lot going on, girl. So I took me um into consideration, and I didn't come on here while I wasn't feeling well. So yeah. So let me tell you some. The few things I gathered here in the beef sector, the few spaces I've seen or heard stuff is one, uh Simon and Dory are still there pretending to be together. Like, who made these fake relationships like a thing in the beef sector? It's crap and y'all know it. So just stop at this point. Like, at what age do children stop doing like these play things? I think it stops at age 12. Hey random, I saw you had a live schedule and I knew that I hit that notification button, but I didn't see you go live. Hey, Baron. Hey, everybody coming in. So I'm like, since when is, let's type this in. Let's be serious. Let's type it in together. I knew I looked this up at some point, and I think it stops at 10. At what age do children stop pretend play? Let's see. So AI gave me a response, so I'm going to leave AI alone because there are different stages. 18 to 24 months, uh 3 to 5. Oh, wait. Oh, so there's a decline at about age 11 or 12. Okay? When does pretend play stop? Because as children, we're in a world of imagination, okay? I get that. So we do the pretend play and stuff. But at what point do we stop? Unless you're gonna go into stuff like, you want to be an actress or an actor or something. I get it. But I think it stops at age 12. I'm just gonna put it there. Okay. Why on earth are people in their 50s and late 40s, I want to say early 60s, why the hell is all of this appealing to you? Why are you still trying to play around like you're in? Why do we need to be in your la la land is what I want to know. It is disgusting. It is immature. It is stupid. And I blame the folks who even pretend that what they're saying makes sense. It's the dumbest shit. And the fact that they think it's okay to come on here and do that. And you got to remember, like, this is Dory. You have to remember who we're dealing with. For those who've been here a long time or long enough, Dory was here for a while telling everyone she was a lawyer. Okay? I'm just saying, you should be able to understand at this point, at your age, you are moving towards 60. Can you understand 60? Just put that in front of your face, a 6 and a 0. You are in your late 40s, your late 50s, whatever the fuck age you are, I don't even know. And you're over here. Let me know if you guys can hear that lawnmower so I could close this window real quick. And I don't even think I want to smell that grass because it's going to fuck me up. Hold on. Do you hear it? Hopefully not. I hope you don't hear it. Okay. Okay, random. Okay, I got you. It is sad when you have to come on YouTube to make a fool out of yourself. In their minds, they are not being stupid. In their minds, it's content. In their minds, ooh, let's give the people on the street something to talk about. And I'm like, what? And that's the best that you could do, to pretend that you're in a whole fucking relationship with somebody that you're not, and we're supposed to be in your delusional world with you. Like, how many of, like, what happened? Why did YouTube put a bunch of stupid delusional people in one space? My god. And the thing is, if all these content creators can look at their analytics, they'll tell you the age group of the folks who watch YouTube. or watch the beef sector. We're talking about people in their late 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's what it tells us. Okay. I don't got a lot of subscribers, but at the same time, most of the people who watch me watch the beef sector too. It's the same thing. The demographics is the same. We're talking about people in their late 50s and 60s on here watching people to pretend to be in a relationship and applauding it and get all invested in their dumb relationships and stuff. And I'm not just talking about Dory and that dude, Simon. There were other people who were here doing fake relationships too. Like what's her name? Ooh, what's her name again? Just Krista and Lemon, Just Krista and what's the other dude? She was Landlord, Just Krista and who else was she in a fake relationship with? Like these are people who are at least half a century. Can you hear me? Not knock. Man, this is weird. It is not entertaining. It's stupid. But I digress. That's not really what I'm here to talk about. Hey, only one so big up to you. Big up, my dear. Listening while at work. Okay. Random crap. Okay, no, I didn't hear it and I deleted it, hopefully. Okay. Okay, no man, they can have a it's the worst. When I think about the fact that this is not like a demographic of people who are in their teens and like I want to say like early or late 20s the most. We're talking about people who are in their 50s and 60s who sit around and watch people pretend and they're like, like a part of the audience clapping and like they're invested in the relationship. They're giving like what's it called, advice. They're like talking about it like it's a normal darn thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, are we what? Hey, Ox City, good morning. Like, is this what we're doing? Like, for real, for real? Is this what we're doing? But I digress because I'm not gonna complain. I have said this. I am not gonna complain about the stuff I see. I'll talk about it, but I definitely won't complain because I know how to switch from one channel to another one. I know how to get off of my phone and not watch. Okay, I know how to do that. So I'm not gonna complain. I'll talk about it for a little bit, and that's it. And I'm done. Okay. And there are so many people who are being delusional. Hey, Beef Sector Cartoons. Ooh, you're the one I've been seeing around here doing these. Baby, we were trying to figure out if you were AI. Okay. And there's another thing at the back of our mind saying, is this another content creator's page? Okay. So my thing is this. I am trying to figure out when the hell the beef sector has become so comfortable watching these old grannies and stuff pretend to be in relationships on here. When? Why? Are we backed up for content that everything amuses us? Like, why are certain things amusing us? Why is this amusing? Why is this entertaining to these old hens? Like, what? Hey, Happy Life. Uh, oh, okay. I'm not going to be long on here, but I could drop my link when I'm done. Let me tell you something. So I was over there by Room Shaker yesterday. Room Shaker said some folks, the call-ins happened the other day, and people were talking about how they were tired of Happy Life. Weren't you on a whole dating show for the love of Queen 88 and for the love of whoever? I don't remember. Weren't you pretending to be in a relationship? My God. Let me use Kwani's words. My God, today. Now he's saying the pretending. What? Woo! So you're saying the pretending is insane. Weren't you pretending to be in a relationship too? My God, today. Where is Kwani? Only one Sosa says, speaking of fake relationships, I've adopted Beef Sector Cartoons as my bad breed son. Ha! You found your son in the Beef Sector? Baby. Baby. Good morning, DC Kool-Aid. Hey, everybody coming in. For those who are just coming in, they wanted me to be on it bad though. But Happy Life, you are saying you're tired of the pretending. and you were on a show that you were pretending to, be in a relationship. You were vying for the love, or people were vying for your love, or however it went. I don't remember. And you got a pretend wife on here. Let me not say anything. Oh, they needed you. Okay. All right. I got you. He said they needed him. Operative word needed. Okay. Let me tell you something. I was over there by Room Shaker. She did a poll. Apparently, we missed the poll. So last night when she did her live, she was talking about it. And apparently, she did a poll to find out how long she's supposed to stay away from the beef sector. She had a week as an option. She had however long, I don't remember, forever. I don't know if those were the two options or not. But let me tell you something. Go look at my community wall right now. I got a poll on my community wall. Please go check it out. She has a test poll doing right now. So her question is, let me see if I could find it real quick. Is she still live? Her question is, how long should she stay away from the beef sector, right? And the it's 0 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, or forever. Right now it says 46% forever, 0 days at 38%. Y'all, can y'all go over there and vote? Let's change that 46. Because my thing is this, not beef sector, Room Shaker has been, supporting the beef sector for a while now. I can remember when I just started my channel, she came over here and clicked my link and, chopped it up a little bit and stuff. But I'm just saying, she supports whether she shares you out, whether she clicks your link, whether, she types in the chat, whatever, if she stops by. She supports people's channels, right? And it's nothing new. So in my mind, when she clicks a link, she clicks links to ask questions that people don't want to ask, or maybe the audience is thinking, or she asks it for clarity, or whatever else. She clicks the link. It's a part of the whole show. She contributes to the show. Whether she's responding to something, whether she's asking questions, it doesn't matter. But she knows she's not beef sector. And it's not like there's a trophy for anybody to get for being beef sector, okay? Look at this right here. This is the person who is tired of pretending. Okay, all right, there you go. So whether or not you think she's beef sector, she's never asked or wanted to be beef sector. And like, is there a trophy? Is there an award? Well, I was giving out some awards the other day. They're on my community wall for those who claim to be beef sector or not. Like, what do you get? 20% off at the store? What do you get? You get money for back to school shopping, and so like, what do you get? Hey, Bourbon Bubblegum, like what? And she does call stuff out, right? She does. So I'm saying, why are people upset about her being in the beef sector? She created a whole sector over there called the health sector. I'm pretty sure she knows where she is from or what she got going on her own channel. Hey, Resto, I am pretty sure Shaker knows where the hell she's from or what the hell she got going on over there in her area of YouTube, because this is all just YouTube by the end of the day, right? Why is it that people are saying they're tired of her, or why is she clicking links and blah blah blah? How are people so hypocritical over here? Like, for real, for real. She clicks a few links here and there. Well, I don't know everywhere she goes because I'm not subscribed to everybody in the beef sector, and I proudly say that shit. So I don't know everything that happens in the sector, and I'm cool with that. Um, but at the same time, you had a year ago an influx of people came from out of nowhere, and they were forced in your faces every day. You had to listen to them. You had to hear you had to roll with their plays. You had to see them every freaking channel you went to. You had to see everywhere you turn. It were you had these new people, and Room Shaker's been around here for more than a year now. Like, she's always been around here if you really want to check it out. And you mean to tell me that people are so vociferous? They're just like, whoa, 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 this is too much of beef, Room Shaker. Like, if you don't go, what? 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 And you are tired of Room Shaker? You're tired of Room Shaker, but you're not tired of those who were forcing your faces for content for a whole year and a half. But you're tired of Room Shaker, though. Okay. All right. I think it's the biasness for me. And people say this all the time, but it also shows right now about there are times when people say all you got to do is be a male to be successful in this beef sector or to be seen or known. Thank you for joining my membership, Resto. I need to know how to give away these free memberships. I've never done it. And how long have I monetized my channel? I think 2 years or something like that. I should try to do it one day. I appreciate you. So I'm like, so it is true. All you got to do is be a male to like be successful. Well, successful in air quotes because this is just freaking YouTube. This is the beef sector. Like I've seen like real success on YouTube with like big channels. Like, but whatever. Okay. I'm like, what? Good morning, Miss LA. Hey, everybody coming in. Like, so anyway, she has a poll that she did, and apparently because of the poll that she did, thank you, Resto. Apparently because of the poll that she did, um, her people told her to stay away from the beef sector for a week, and she's going to honor that. Now, some of the beef sector, thank you, only one so some of the beef sector folks who were in her chat last night, they're like, we don't agree with that. Like Rose was the first one to click that link and be like, girl, I'm just going to tell you this to your face. I'm not fucking with that. Like she's like, nah, we're not going with that, you know, because baby, baby, Melissa came up and clicked the link. I hope I didn't forget. I just remember Melissa and Rose. Did anybody else click the link? I don't remember, but I do remember those two names, two persons. Baby, I'm just saying. And I'm glad they clicked the link because not everybody speaks for everybody for the subscribers. So even if a few people called in and say they didn't like her or whatever, that's their views. Nope, I didn't see this much disgust for the new folks who came through here last year. I didn't see the disdain for them. And only a few people spoke out about being tired of the new people who came from, I don't even know the name of this Umar sector or wherever. Like, it's still one YouTube at the end of the day. But I didn't see a lot of people. I think they were afraid. I think that this virtual space, this space here, like people are afraid to talk. So they didn't want to upset their favorite content creator because they didn't want to get blocked out of chats and all of that. So they didn't even say shit. But now all of a sudden people have a problem with Room Shaker. Room Shaker has been supporting people and she supports everybody, might I add. Okay? So especially she supports the people who support her. Let's get that part clear. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, you could choose the people? Oh wow. So I guess they changed it. You didn't vote on purpose? Baby, she did that and apparently they told her to stay away from the B sector for a week. But let me tell you something. If she even stays away for a week, it's still gonna be some. She comes back, it's the same crap that's gonna be happening. Okay, I'm just saying. Oxity says it's crazy to me the fake outrage for baby because they are afraid. Oxity, they are afraid to speak their mind, but they'll say it about Room Shaker though. You don't see them arguing about Fifi or 88. Nah. Or you don't see them arguing as much about those folks who came from the Umar sector last year. You'll see a few people say it, but then they don't want to say too much because they don't want the content creators to dislike them or block them or cuss them out while they're in the chat. They didn't make their voices known for that. Well, I am not grateful. It is important that the subscribers are able to speak. So them calling in, it's good. So at least we know what they're thinking. I've always been a person who thought that the subscribers' voices should be heard. I've always thought that. This is what I do when I come over here and talk to my 10 people. I'm like, what do you think about that? Because we're always hearing or we just people are just seeing or having to move with what the content creators do. But the subscribers at the end of the day, they are what pushes this sector. Okay. And they can make or break a channel. Just so you know, don't get above your head. Don't get ahead of yourself. You may be up today and down tomorrow. Because if the subbies decide that they're not going to watch you anymore or support you anymore, trust and believe that's it for you. Good morning, Jill. Miss LA says the call-ins were brutal. Sorry, the call-in was brutal, but Room Shaker took it like a champ. I'm glad she's continuing to do the call-ins. Okay. Tebe, good morning, Tebe. Hey, everybody coming in. I came on here to tell my 10 folks that I play games with in the mornings that I haven't been feeling well. So that is the reason why I haven't been here playing games. I think we should probably start next week. I'll just take tomorrow also. I've been getting up later than usual. So I was not able to come and do my morning game. So I just want to make sure I say that. Let me see. Good morning, Kimberly. Gus got ooh, okay. Shout out to only one Sosa. Thank you for the gifted. Oh, you can choose. Okay. Foot Soldier says it's up to the CC who they want on their panels. Oh yeah. I like Room Shaker. I've always liked her. I'll be up in Room Shaker's cloud. I don't got a clue some of the people in her sector or wherever the other folks she's talking about. I'll just be up there chilling in the bushes and stuff. And some of the times when she does do content on folks that I know or may have heard their name around in the streets or so, then I'll drop down. But I've always been over there. Matter of fact, she came over my channel when I just started doing content over here and clicked my link and everything. And I subscribed to her from then. So I've been subscribed to her for a little bit over 3 years, I want to say. You know, what can you choose? You got, let me look at my post. Hold on. You could choose. Oh, no, it was something different she was talking about. He, you. Is it he, you, or hey, you? I think it's he, you, but I don't speak English, so I probably, called your name wrong. But hey, good morning. He, you, hey, you. Foot Soldier says, if we don't like who is in the chat or on the panel, we can leave. Yeah. Like, I don't feel the need to even complain at this point. Like, why complain when you know how to tap out and go somewhere else and then come back after? Like, there are some people who, once they click on a panel, I am out. Okay. And then once I know or I think they're off, I go back. Or I'll just call it a day or a night. I'm like, this person does not like to be off the panel, so I don't think she's off. So I'll just let that go. Right, Jill? Everybody likes who they like, and that's cool. But my thing is it because they were not told to support Room Shaker? Because y'all know the other people you were told, we're going to go support this person. Oh, we're going to go over to this channel. Oh, this person is talking about stuff. So they are led. I tell you all the time that some people prefer to be led. I'm telling you. So nobody led them over to Room Shaker. So I guess that's why they don't like him. I guess they have to be told by a content creator in the beef sector to go support her. Then they'll like her. You know what I mean? Did you see what I'm saying here? Like, most of the people who are new here, you all were told this is where we're going. Y'all were told, come on, we're going here. Support this person. I'm redirecting you to this person. And that's why you went and checked those new people out. Room Shaker's been around here doing her thing. And guess what? You weren't told to go watch her. So I guess that's why you don't go over there. Like, y'all are sheeps. Well, not you all, but you know what I mean. Right, Ladybugs. Ladybug says, when people are on a panel I can't tolerate, I just move around. Did I say hey to you, Brit Girl? I hope I did. Good morning, Brit Girl Haley. And then yesterday I was over there by Jay Dunn's, and Judge Fifi was over there in the chat, and they were going back and forth and stuff. And Jay Dunn was over there reading all her comments and stuff. I'm like, I think she said that there was some court date that was supposed to come up. And I'm like, what? A court date? A court date for what? So she was telling Jay Dunn that she has court and she gave her a date. I don't even remember what the date is, but I was not understanding what the hell was going on. And I said to myself, maybe it's not for me to understand, so I just left it alone. Yeah, I don't know what she had a whole membership over there, but if I can recall, I think she got that membership on the same day that she visited Jay Dunn's channel when there were some threats to take down some channels, and I think that's the day when she was telling her to like leave Dovey's channel alone or leave YouTube Camera's channel alone. I think that's the day when she got the membership, because I think I was over there that day. So she had that membership from that time. So yeah, she was over there with her membership and everything over by Jay Dunn yesterday. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Let me see. Only One Sosa says at least her followers are authentic, which works out better for her in the long run. That is true. Only One Sosa. Let me see what Food Soldier says. When they see someone's channel growing, it's a problem, in my opinion. Yep. And it doesn't even have to be growing. Trust and believe. And because she was doing some beef sector content and the numbers are good, all of a sudden Room Shaker is a problem. Baby, I say Room Shaker, do your content on whatever sector you want to, baby. Okay. I'm just saying, like, the fuck? I don't think she understands that. Only one source, so you got to type that in English. Brick Girl says, I hear what you're saying, but when you're watching your faves and you have someone constantly jumping on the panel that you're not interested in watching, it gets frustrating. I don't want to leave. Baby, I leave because I'm not going to run my blood pressure up, even though, you know what I mean? I'm not going to continue to be frustrated. I'm just going to check out for a while because I got to understand. You have to understand, for them, it's content, right? So they may have people on the panel that you may not like. Other people may like them too. So some folks may come up and you're tired of hearing them. You're tired of, baby, you got some people on here, they don't even let the links breathe before they click on that bitch. Like, the link does not drop for like 2 seconds before you got some special link hoes who just keep I don't even want to call them a pilot hole because they keep trying to fuck that link. The minute it drops down, they are sliding down on the link, my dear. Okay? They don't give the link a chance to breathe. You hear me? And they're up. It's like, ooh, we got a link. We got a link. Action. And then they go on and, go do their thing. It's just like weird. I understand Brick Girl, but it just is what it is. Right, Foot Soldier. Mm-mm. I get it. You may have channels that you like going, and then certain people come on and you don't want to watch, or you're tired of seeing them. I think that's why people buy them down too. But at the same time, you have the option to click off, and then I'll come back when you're doing something I like. Yep. Um There you go, only one Sosa. So this is the English to that she had up there, okay? All right. So she reworded it. There you go. Let me see. Three shift. Oh, okay, random. Okay. Jill says, are the ones who are on every content creators panel that you go to. It gets like you get tired of seeing them. Do you know that there are some subscribers who may want to click on links sometimes, but they just don't? People who would just want to click on links, like people who've been in the clouds for a long time, people who've been watching for a long time, you know, they can't even muster up the courage to come click no links on here because they know they'll be overshadowed by, the link hoes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, baby. I don't know. It happens sometimes with Soldier. Jill says, every channel you go to, they're on the link. We want to hear from the content creator and not others all the time. I get that. I get that. They are link fuckers, Kimberly. They are link fuckers. They just want to fuck every link they see once it. It's like, no, this is the only space. I'm not gonna lie. We say this a lot, but it's the truth. We say this a lot, but it's the truth. This is the only space that some people can come and people acknowledge them. This is like a big deal in their life. This is like this is an accomplishment for them. Oh, people are talking about me because I talked about so and so on the link. Oh, I was on this panel. Oh, I was on this channel. Or for some content creators, this is the only space that people will pay them attention, people will give them money, or they could actually say they got followers. Like, this has become like a big deal for them. It's like an ego booster, and they forget themselves. They forget who they are. So now they've become, in their minds, mini celebrities. Okay, because them just walking outside on the road doing their regular stuff at the supermarket or wherever they go, they're not a big deal. This is the only place they are a big deal. So they got to make the most of it. And they act and they do all sorts of stuff for the crowd. And they get ahead of themselves. And then they start feeling like they're better than the folks who watch them. Like, the folks who watch you are the ones who make you who you are. So why then are you going to come and stun on them like they're nobodies? Like, how? How? If 1,000 people watch you, that's how you get 1,000 views. Why then do you think you're better than the 1,000 people who watch you? They are there to support you. Why do you act like you're better than them? That's my question. How then do you become better than the people who support you? I don't know. They have an internet persona and brought it onto their own lie. They add lies to it too. Like, I was good. Good morning, Barn Dog. Good morning to everybody coming in. Hey, Sticks Girl. Hey, everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming through. And to my 10, shout out to you. You know I love you guys. Shout out to my 10. Yeah, and to my 10, I'm gonna wait until next week before I come back and play my games. I haven't been doing, so good. And that is one of the reasons why I haven't been on here. So I'm feeling a little bit better. So here I am. And in the mornings I oversleep because, I got those nights. I said it. Connie Chung Black, good morning. And some of the mods are only, baby, I said this the other day. If somebody's channel, if you are supposed to be like one of those so-called hot mods, the well-known mods, if that person's page dies today, you die too, bitch. I'm telling you. If the channels you're supposed to be the it mod dies tomorrow, if they get struck or they can't go live anymore, bitch, you're just another person in the chat. Like, they have these wrenches and they feel like they have some superpower. It is amazing. They get this superpower with the wrenches. Like, ooh, I'm on top of like, they think they're sitting on top of the world when they get these wrenches. I'm like, baby. It's only a mod stick, baby. This is the only place they can be important. They like seeing the blue behind their name. Is it behind or in front? I don't know where the freaking mod stick is. I think it's in front of their names. So they like the idea that every chat they go to, they can see that blue stick. So it gives them the sense of importance. So apparently you didn't feel important before. Because if only the mod stick can make you important, you got a problem. If that's the only way you could feel important because you got a mod stick, that means you had an issue prior to getting that mod stick, baby. Okay? I'm just saying. Only One Sosa says some mods take personal issues out on the chat, not realizing they're messing up the channel holder's channel. Yeah, them a mash it up, yes? They don't get it because they're all in there. They're just focused on them. Mm-hmm. Only one source says I type too much. I hate seeing myself, my name in blue. I'm just saying. It's beside their name. It's in for right. So I'm like, hello. It's only a mod stick, baby. And if you mod on three channels and those three channels go down, you already know nobody remembers your ass. Like, come on. You be in the chats typing and you don't have that air of importance anymore. Like, go sit down. Like, what? This is I know this is for entertainment purposes only, but hold on. From August 6th. Hold on. Today's the 5th. I got something. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm like, hello. Hello, you only got a mod stick. It didn't mean that you're one of Jesus's disciples at this point. Like, I don't know what to call you at this point. What are you when you get that mod stick? What happens to you? It's like watching somebody wear a wig with somebody else's energy. They put it on and they become somebody different. I don't know. I don't know. Foot Soldier says I never wanted to be a mod. I will support even without it. Hey, Smooth Carter. Hey, everybody. I'm just here for a short time. I was just coming on here to tell you what I saw over there by Room Shaker. And I thought Ronnie Q was coming live. I don't see her coming live. I don't know what else is going on in the streets. I haven't been keeping up. I did hear, yeah, it's energy transfer. I did hear that Lemon got swatted. I don't know how true that is. We all know we have to be asking questions whenever something comes out. We have to, because the beef sector became the play sector. They should rename the sector. Call it the play running sector. Whatever. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because over here I do what I want. It's not like I care that much. It just is what it is.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, Smooth Carter says Lemon lied. He never was swatted. Baby, I don't know how true it is. He said he did. Babe, listen. Before we heard about the swats, him getting swatted. I was gonna say a word, but well, not. Oh, there's the right word. A wellness check. Thank you, thank you. Right there you go. Thank you for the clarification right there. He lies too much for me to believe anything. Baby, let me tell you something. That night, I don't remember what night it was. I peeped in over there by Lemons. He cammed up. I could see he lost a little weight, but he cammed up, right? And he was doing some movements. I don't know what it was, if he was supposed to be seducing these old chicks on here or the males on here. I don't know who he was seducing, but he was, I don't know. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know what was going on, but he was there. I don't know if I was in a strip club and he was there on the bed doing his bed. I don't know what to call it. And I just didn't know what to do. I didn't understand why he was saying, I'm going to show you something. I did not get it, but it's his entertainment. It's his channel. He does what he wants over there, okay? But it was mighty strange watching him do it. I didn't know if I was supposed to get off or not. I did end up getting off because I'm like, I don't understand it. But he was doing that, and I don't know what prompted him to do it. I don't know if there was a conversation prior to that, because like I said, I was only peeping in for a little bit. So I wasn't really sure what was going on. And I just saw Lemon with his shirt off, doing some kind of snaky dance in the bed. I don't know. His eyes were rolling. He looked like he was in a daze. And he was like all focused on me. because at different points they were talking about different stuff on the panel, and he was like, "No, the focus is on me right here," and he was doing his thing. I don't know what prompted. Does anybody know why that happened? So then after that, I don't know if it was the same night. Well, yes, it was, I think. He said that they called the cops on him to do a wellness check. Smooth Carter says he only said that because Rico got arrested and he wanted some attention. So do you think that because not much headline, I'm going to use the word headline for want of a better term to use. Do you think that because all the focus was on other stuff going on in the sector, like the Rico situation, the what's those two, Tommy, who else? Reed and ODS and what's her name? There was ODS and Tulsa. Like there was a lot of other stuff going on. So do you think he did it so he could get back some attention so like people can come and talk about um that people could come and say like Lemon was stripping last night or Lemon was dancing like do you think he did? I don't know. I don't know. Smooth Carter says nobody went and did any checks on him. Smooth Carter says, he's bad body built like a fat fan box stud with bro. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, he did it on his channel, Joyce. Baby, he did do a tongue thing with his finger up, and I'm like, what is going on? I was like, what is going on here? Ladybug says, and they think he's straight. Y'all, do you remember? Gemini says he was beyond drunk. I didn't know what to think, Gemini, when I saw him. I'm like, is he drunk? Is he high? What does he smoke? I don't know. But it was something. I didn't know. Okay? It was something. I don't remember how many nights ago this was, Baron, but it did happen. And like I tell you, I haven't been feeling so good, so I'll be in bed and stuff. I'll just be in and out, looking in and out. I don't stay for too long at any live. I'll just be in and out of live streams. Smooth Carter says, think when Roman did Discord, he had to copy it for fake drama. Think when Roman did Discord. I don't understand this. I don't understand that thing, Smooth Carter. Yes, she did it for attention ever since his bum trip. Ooh, Ladybugs, they should have called for that bow tie. Baby. I'm just gonna say this. Lemon's tattoo is interesting. Okay. Because it was kind of distracting when I was trying to figure out the snake dance he was doing. It's like a snake charmer, but the laying down version. Boy, Jesus, no, sir. Wait there. Foot Soldier says, as if he doesn't get enough already. Hey, Dana Smith. Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, everybody coming in. Jill is back. Jill, did you see Lemon dancing? Smooth Carter says, when Roman had Discord. Oh, okay. So you're saying that big thing that happened with Discord over by Roman, that he did that. Okay, so the attention. Oh, okay. I'm seeing what you're saying. Jill says y'all are messy. Only one so you did not see Lemon dancing. Let me close this window and turn the air on. Hold on 1 second, guys, because they're mowing the lawn and I can feel something coming on. My allergy and sinus has been kicking my ass of late. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Yeah, I find the noise, it's annoying to me. Let me see where I was in the chat. Where was I? You missed when he came on camera? Jill says, I don't know what that man is not, nor do I care. Let me see. Every time it's a Fallout, Rainbow Thug comes and cop. Oh, ooh. Foot Soldier says he lives with his mama. Let that sink in. Ooh. Hey, Dana Smith. Okay. I don't watch Citrus. Ooh, baby, this chat. I don't watch Citrus's channel. Nope. I told you the men in the sector are too zesty for me. I don't find him entertaining. Okay. Well, you know what? Um, for me, I just say this. No, I'm gonna leave that alone. Baron says I need a good laugh. You didn't see Lemon over there dancing. It's like and I didn't even stay for the whole thing. I didn't even stay for the whole thing at all. Okay. I didn't. But I recall that. And especially when he was putting his fingers to his lips and stuff, I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Did y'all see Charlemagne the God and Trump going back and forth? I don't know if Trump responded, but hey, it is what it is. All I know, I watched the Donkey of the Day yesterday, okay? And it was for Trump. Okay, let me see. Smooth Carter says Gemini, yes, but she has to copy and turn it to beef because of Roman. You don't watch him? Okay. Ooh. And I heard, I don't know which channel I was on when I heard, um, who did I hear it from? Or was it on Bertha Mae's wall? I'm gonna stop looking at Bertha Mae's wall. Bertha Mae cracks me the hell up. I need to stop looking at Bertha Mae's community wall because there are some community walls I'll go look at to see what's going on. Like if I know I haven't been watching like a lot of channels because I really don't get the opportunity to watch everybody so I could keep up with everything. So I'll just like scroll and do my community wall watch. And I need to stop looking at Bertha Mae's wall. Which question? Did you put a question? I don't see a question. Good morning, Cheryl. Lemon had a Discord before King Roman News Crew had Instagram. Ooh, remember we had Chatgate over there with Roman? Hmm. When I hear Lemon says he's kicking folks out of his Discord and starting fresh, what does that mean? Because he promoted it a lot, especially when he just started his channel. He used to promote it a lot, put it on his community wall, or he used to tell people how to get, access to it. So why then are people getting kicked out? Now, I don't think I would understand. Maybe it's not for me to understand. I could barely understand English in the first place. Like, how am I going to understand anything that happens? I'm just here at this point, okay?
Very Carrie needs your help. All the dumb bitch does is speak patois. We need to help her forget all about her culture so she can speak with an American accent and fit in. Please contribute to the Learn to Speak English Foundation and get her enrolled in the Rosetta Stone courses. Classes are starting soon. She will learn grammar, accent training, vocabulary building and formation of sentences to name a few. Please help the poor dumb bitch. Help her enroll.
Let me tell you something. Well, no, I'm going to leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Yeah, Bertha may need to time herself out. Like, I'll just say. I got a video from Rose that I need to go watch. Because Rose did a whole skit the other day over there, okay? And I'm not gonna pretend that it wasn't funny, okay? Rose is over there in the park and she did a skit about what beef sector life is like. She was sleeping. She had her what I call that thing where her oxygen tank and everything. And she was over she was over there showing you how the subscribers operate. Like she was there showing how people don't even brush their teeth, take a shower or anything. And they'll be on YouTube peeping in and going to everybody's page and they forget to take care of their own darn nasty ass. Okay? Like she's saying that they'll be on their last breath even if they're on their oxygen tank or whatever it's called, oxygen, whatever, and they take their last breath worrying about who is on YouTube or who is not. Like, oh, I got a little more breath that I could take. Let me take my breath. Let me go see what's going. Like, she's saying it's like a life and death for some folks. You know? I'm just saying that little skit was good. She's like, go ahead and brush your teeth first and, do all those other stuff that you're supposed to do before you come on here trying to be a part of everything that's going on. Go take a bath. Do the right thing. So that skit was hilarious. Don't act like it wasn't. Like, come on. Like, I keep telling you that people are doing content over here, but like, I realize that people focus on specific channels to talk about what the content is. That was a skit right there. Okay. Whether or not you like Rose, she is in the beef sector and she did content. And the beef sector is not about beef only. It's about creating content. And I don't care who hears or gets tired of me saying that. The new people are coming in talking about it's a beef sector. Y'all supposed to beef, baby. It's not only beefing. It's giving content too, because then when everybody gives their content, people are going to comment on the content. And then that's when the beef comes up. Like, maybe the content creator didn't like your commentary. These are the things that cause the beef. You got to do the actual content first. You know what I'm saying? In the same way, when you watch challenges, a challenge will happen and then people fall out because of the challenge. And then that causes beef. So I'm just saying, you have to also create content. So I like that skit. I missed 2 more that she did. She did 2 more. It could be her just riding in the car. It could be anything. It could be Jay Wilson over there trying to purchase something and his car declined. It's content that he was given by taking you with him on his ride to go get his coffee and stuff that he chews and stuff. But you know what? It's content. And then after that, the roasters will come. They'll pick anything out in the background. They'll see things that you didn't see. They will know when a car declined. They will hear stuff that you didn't hear. And then they comment. And then there goes the beef right there, because Jay Wilson may have to come and respond. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Good morning to everybody coming in. I appreciate you for passing through. I didn't intend to stay this long. I just came on here to talk to my 10 folks about why I haven't done game mornings. I'm going to do it next week instead, okay? Just this morning, I feel a little bit better, and that's the reason why I'm on here. Smooth Carter, you are so correct. That's the sort of thing I like. The long-winded lives arguing about nothing has me drained already, and I'm new to y'all, right? Only one soul. So you are new to the sector, and you've already picked up what a lot of us have been saying to ourselves. Like, some of the content, it's just ongoing, and it's like a pile of hot air, and it's like you are arguing about absolutely nothing. The conversations doesn't mean shit. Like, I don't. Hey, Linda. Good morning, Wagwan. Hey, everybody coming in. Smooth Carter says, I like content, skits, and stuff worth watching, but bums creating fake beef is a toxic waste. I agree with you. I have seen some people force some fake beefs on here, and it really doesn't say, it really doesn't look good. Ladybugs, you've never heard. Oh, let me tell you. Listen, people will be doing stuff online on their live when they put their cameras on, and you never know what somebody's in the clouds hearing or seeing. You hear me? They're in the clouds and you didn't pick up on something, and they definitely heard it, and then they'll go live and talk about it. Okay. I'm just saying. And then that becomes content. That becomes beef. So when people say, oh, they're tired of beefing with the same people over and over, maybe if everybody wasn't doing a review of everybody's live, maybe you'll have time to make content. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe if people weren't paying so much, wasting so much trying to drum up fake bees, fake relationships, fake storylines, running plays and stuff. Maybe you'll have content. I'm just saying. Are you talking about Nature Boy here, baby? Jay Wilson be chewing that coffee. Ladybugs. Hey, did I say hey to Miss Juicy Reviews? I hope I did. If I didn't, good morning to you, Miss Juicy Reviews. Don't hate, donate. Wait, Lemon lied about the cops coming. Miss Juicy Reviews. I don't know how true it is. Some people say it was lie. It was a lie. Some people say yes, it was a wellness check. But you know what? How would we know if it was really a wellness check? If he actually I think Mika was going to assist them in getting the footage. I don't know. I guess I'll hear about it, or if I'm up, I'll see it. I don't know. Today's Tuesday. I think he may come on, or maybe not. I don't know. Smooth Carter, everybody's idea of content is different. But you know what? I appreciate those who come through to watch my stuff. That's the shit right there. Okay. And thank you. Hey Rose. Girl, I was talking about your skit a while ago. The one that Rose, you gotta go back to all your videos, because you forget sometimes to put a title for some of your videos. You know? Oh no, maybe you did that intentionally. Rose B coming at you is live. So most of them, that's what it says. So like if we want to know specifically what you were talking about on that day, we cannot go back because most of your titles are the same. But I do see the one that says just cleaning up a few things at Treasure Lane. I'm going to go ahead and watch that to see what that was all about. And then you had a whole different skit that I didn't get to watch this one. Let me see. No, it's this one. I did watch this Beef Sector skit. The Beef Sector skit says the Beef Sector live 24/7. So she does her skits, you know. Grish busted him. I think I saw something somewhere where Grish said there were no reports, but I don't know how, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Linda says, I think some folks forgot how to make content and they can't deal with the level of numbers the real content brings. I've seen people try to switch up their content on here or offer different things as content, and it did not get the numbers. It didn't even get like half or a quarter of the numbers they get on here regularly. So I've seen that too. So I guess the toxicity is what drives some of the channels. How do Lemon get those numbers? Can't be real. I don't know. People like the F shit, and then you got folks who work late at nights or folks who, they're up so they'll watch. Always Jill, keep elevating. Queen, let me see. Hey, Hypnotic. Good morning. Wagwan. Wishing everyone a beautiful day. And the same goes to you also. Okay. Mr. Juicy says, I hope he didn't lie about that, especially in this climate with the police. I heard that they doxed the audio guy. Is it true? I'm not subscribed to him, so I don't know what goes on over there. Did the doxing happen while he was live? Was he on somebody's panel? Does anybody know? I just heard he got doxed. I also heard he was leaving. But let me tell you something, especially for those who are new in the sector, nobody ever leaves. Take it from me. The content creators who tell you they're leaving, they don't leave. They leave the chats probably, but they're definitely up in the clouds watching. You hear me? I can only say one person. I don't know if Armand Wiggins comes around here much, but he was around here in the beginning and he left. Okay. Wiley said he left. Don't y'all see Wiley around here? Tasha K left, but she drops in a couple. She's still subscribed to some of these channels because you still see her in a few chats here and there, or maybe she stays in the clouds. But let me tell you something. Some of the content creators who tell you they're not into the beef sector and you don't see them anymore, they just decided not to come down in the chats anymore, or maybe not do content anymore, but they're here. They never go away. They never do. So they could tell you they're leaving the beef sector. They may change their names or create another account and be in the chats typing. You be saying hi to folks and you have no idea it's a whole content creator that you know. You be saying hi to folks and it's a whole CC who claims they left. You hear me? And some of them, when they leave, they only come back when they want some money. I'll just say that. Mm. Jill, we see, Jill, we see each other. Okay. We see each other on that one. Okay. I'm just saying. Smooth Carter says a lot of people in your chats have great content and needs to be shared more instead of bums. You know what, Smooth Carter? I'm okay with not being shared. You know why? I want folks who like me to come around me. I don't want you to come because somebody told you to. That's my thing. Come around me because you like my content and you want to be around me. Don't come around me because somebody said, go over there, blah, blah, blah. Because then, nah, I'm good. But it's a thing, though, here in the sector that people who do content, they're looked down on, but the ones who do lazy content. Ha! Baby, let me see. Smooth says, I don't know if the law came or not, but no, Grish's wrong. 90. Oh my God. Okay. Rose says, okay. Smooth Carter says, why are they going to bust him for being zesty or his eyes? Smooth Carter is not playing. Does Lemon have you blocked, Smooth Carter? Have a wonderful day, Foot Soldier. Good to see you. I don't watch Dating Bums either, but he got doxxed. Ooh. Oh, you mean the other person? Miss Juicy Review says that's crazy. I bet that little boy is gonna be on here crying like always. I heard he said he was leaving. I'm not sure how or why, because I don't know where it happened or what. So I'm just saying what I heard. So more, if you guys can fill me in, I'll be glad for that. But then you don't have to, because I don't even know much about him anyways. I'm that type of person, like, you know, I don't follow the crowd. So like, because this is a new person that came to the sector does not mean I gotta watch them because everybody else is. Like, I do what I want, and nobody is gonna tell me what direction to go. So half of the new people, I don't even know what their channels are. I don't know their names. I don't know them. I'm gonna say it like Jay Wilson says. I don't watch them people. Miss Juicy says Tasha K, Nick at Night, Armand, and others might cloud watch, but definitely not dropping down. Yeah, probably. But I've seen Tasha K in a few beef sector chats. I can recall seeing her over there by Jay Wilson. I can recall seeing her over there by the spaceship, I think. And I do recall seeing her over there by Tim Blaine. And sometimes she stops over there by Seven Stars. I don't know where else she goes because I don't always, look at the chats, but she does come around. And I've seen, what's that guy's name again? The one that came under Tasha K. I don't remember his name. I don't watch him much anymore. Hey T Daniel, good morning. Hey everybody coming in. T Danielle, I'm gonna do my games next week instead when I feel, up to it, when I feel a little bit better. You couldn't find it. Leave it alone, Baron. You may see it in other spaces. And I did think he said he was gonna flag people who used his content, but that was something. All I gotta say is that was an interesting situation, seeing him on camera doing that snake dance. I don't know what to call what he was doing, but he was doing something with that camera in his face, okay? And I wasn't sure who it was for or whatever, but hey, I want that nigga monotonous monotone to step back. Well, not physically, but in the chats. He was doing way too much and gets annoying fast. I knew he was going to get played. I saw that coming. Let me see. You don't watch him because he lied. Let me see. Don't want no problems with Smooth Car. Another person that forced himself on us by jumping on every rear. Ah! I almost said it. Every, well, I guess I could. Every Ross Spaniel. Hey, Louie. Hey, everybody. On the new management. Hey, girl. Did I tell you on the new management has a channel? Baby. Ooh, she shared me. Ooh, woo, woo. Well, thank you on the new management. On the new management is sharing because she learned how to share, so she's testing the waters. Okay. I used to see Tasha K at 7 stars. Yeah, when she went live regularly. Hey, a view is a view. Hey, everybody coming in. Oh, you said he removed that live. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see what else is. I caught up. Yay! I caught up with all the messages. I mean the comments. Anyone who comes in that way, I make it a point not to watch. Period. It's already evident from that they're what they're about. Remember, what's the guy's name? Simply Trey. Y'all remember Simply Trey when he came over here? I don't know how many years ago that was, but he didn't last long. He didn't last long with the pressures of the beef sector. Simply Trey, I remember him. And then there was another one. What's the name of that person who was howling and had a meltdown? What's the name of that other person? I don't remember if they were trans or not. And they were boasting about their vehicle that they drove and stuff. Y'all remember that person? And they had a crash out on Miss Olivia's panel one day. Do you guys remember? What's the name of that person? Baby, how long ago was that? That was maybe I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. But there have been some who came through and they never made it. Okay. But I do remember Simply Trey. I do remember Geisha or Geisha, or however her name is spelled. I do remember Aunt Hammy. And there were quite a number of people who came and didn't make it. Okay. But I want to remember the name of the one who had like a serious meltdown on Miss Olivia's panel one day, like a high shrieking sound, like a real, like, what was the name of that woman? It was awkward and only got just desperate, wasn't it? Yeah, what became of Simply Trey? That was entertaining. There was always something when it came to Simply Trey. Yeah, Miss Olivia was so shook. She was shocked at how that person. What is the name of that? Ooh, yeah, Louie, you remember it is Jay Speaks. It is. Well, it was. I wonder what became of Jay Speaks. Jay Speaks could not handle the beef sector. Jay Speaks did not last for too long. Jay Speaks was something else. At one point, Jay Speaks and Mona were pretending to know each other. Mona had done some background something with that person and pretended that they were cool and they were supposed to have done an interview and stuff. It was a mess. Baby. Man. It was wailing, T. Danielle. Oh. Baby. Mo Sticks camera slip. I don't remember that one. I heard about it because I'm gonna tell you, before I started dropping down in anybody's chats, I want to say it's because of COVID that made me start dropping down. I did a little bit in 2018, but I had a different name. My name was different. It wasn't Very Carrie. It was Carrie Ray at the time. And like I said, I only dropped down because of the Star Marie, Tasha K, and Miss T. Not T. Why do I say Miss T? I'm just gonna say T. Okay. Views of you said she won $100 from Jay Speaks. Jay Speaks has had a camera slipper too. We saw those plastic chairs in her house, and it was just a lot. Hey, Olivia is cool. Let me see. Good morning. I'm commuting to work and enjoying the calmness of your commentary. Oh, well, thank you. I split it with my mod. Oh, you made some money, views of you. So many memorable, right, Miss Juicy Reviews? And those things came organically. It wasn't forced. It wasn't like, oh, these people. And maybe they did come with an agenda, but at the same time, it was all in fun. You know, it's not like what we got going on here. It's not like we're saying it should remain how it always was, but the fakeness is too much. It was something messy as hell. He got busted and didn't mean to say. Ooh, and you said no refunds, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Jay Speaks was a character. Okay. Why can't I find the stupid thing? Oh my god. Okay, let me try one of these overlays instead because I don't know what's going on. Is that you, T
It's,
Danielle?
it's me.
Okay. The one and only. Hold on. There we go. That's Room Shakers Talk. What's
Didn't
going
Jay
on?
speaks nothing? How are you?
I'm good and I'm hoping the same for you.
I am doing well. I'm doing well.
Okay. What we
Didn't
got
Jay
going?
Speaks leave after that camera slip?
Sure did. With that
That's what
here.
happened to him.
But I thought he was gonna come back.
He
I don't
kept saying
know.
he was gonna start a channel, and then he kept asking for cash apps.
Child, giving away cash, telling folks you're rich and showing. He was even showing some vehicle that he bought, like he had the latest vehicle and some Jeep of the sort. I don't remember.
Oh, see, I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, boastful, boastful. But at the same time, you're begging cash apps. Hey, Miss Steve Velocity,
Oh my God, yes, I remember that. I remember he was
man,
crazy,
cray cray. You hear me?
crazy.
We have gone through
And
some
wait a
stuff
minute,
on
didn't they?
here.
Wasn't it like a cousin or aunt or somebody who was sick in a hospital bed? Am I mixing him up with somebody else
No, that
that
was.
was in the background?
I don't remember if there was somebody in the background, but I do remember him. Jay Speaks. Very talkative. Just
Yes,
oh, there was
yes.
somebody in the background that we were trying to figure out who it was.
That's
Yes.
what I was saying. But
Yes.
why do I remember a hospital bed or something?
But I don't know about the hospital bit, but I do know
Yes,
that
I
we
knew it was
people were
somebody in the
trying to figure it
background.
out.
Yes.
Yes, you are right. For real though. I don't think they figured out who it was. But that's how the beef sector was. They'll pick up everything in the background. You hear me? They'll
Miss
pick
T Velocity, yes, it was a lady biologically, but he claimed to be, I don't want to insult anybody, but he claimed to be living as a male or wanting to live as a male or something like that.
I have no. He had bags. He had handbags. He had purses. You didn't see those?
Or was it that he was a male living as a woman? I knew it
Probably.
was something.
It was something. Yeah. Definitely was something. It was
I
something.
knew it was.
Oh no, her song went out. T Danielle? Or is it me? Did our sound go out? I think it's hers. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if her sound went out because I don't think she's on mute, but something happened. Miss Steve Velocity, I think Jay Speaks was a male dressed as a female. That's what I think. Because we were trying to figure out what Jay Speaks was at the time. Man, we've gone through some stuff. What year? How long ago was that? There was somebody in the back that we were always trying to figure. Baby, there were some things that happened. There you go, a view is a view. T Daniel, if you're talking, I can't hear you. So I don't know if you want to come back. I don't see her circle, her bubble moving at all. So I don't know what happened a while ago. Okay, I don't know if she's coming back. Yes, that voice. That voice. Okay. Miss Juicy says Jay Speaks had a home care worker and it was stuck in the bed. Oh. Oh. Is that why that person was always in the room? A very high pitched voice, and I will never ever forget the terror. I will never forget that crash out that Jay Speaks had over by Miss Olivia. I don't think Miss Olivia knew what to do when she heard that. Miss Olivia was in shock. I think there are a lot of crackheads. Blame it on Deanna. Deanna is the one who made me start realizing that there are a lot of crackheads in this sector. I don't want to diagnose folks or say what I think, but y'all don't see some junky tendencies in some of the people who come through here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm saying, yeah, Mona had reached out to her in the background and supposedly, she was supposed to show some ID or something to make sure. I don't know what they had planned in the back. And Jay Speaks had come out to say no, they did not know each other. It was some confusion had happened that time. Yeah, her sound went up. Okay. Where goes the link? Hold on. Baby, good morning. Hey, Connie Chung. Connie girl, I don't know where my Connie is, but Connie, if you're busy at work, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm hoping you're doing good. Connie girl, that's my mod. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while, but I know with, life, maybe life and stuff. I hope you're doing okay, okay? All right, here we go. Hey, T. Daniel.
I'm sorry, my husband just called me. Do you know why he just called me from upstairs?
What did he want? Did he need something to drink?
Listen, you ready?
Go ahead.
Because he couldn't figure out how to put the batteries in the mouse.
I'm not laughing.
And instead of him just walking down the stairs, he called me. I'm like, is this retired life? Because if it is, I'm running away.
This is what you have to deal with him staying home. So he didn't try to pull the mouse at all.
There's literally 12 stairs that he had to walk down. It took you longer to get your phone and call me than it would have taken for you to walk down the stairs.
But he knows you're gonna do it.
That's a problem. That is a problem
too, because he could have opened it. I could have. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing, T. Daniel.
I don't care if you laugh. Cause it's sad. It's funny. I'm not offended that you laugh at all.
I am not. You know why I am laughing? When are you going to go in the office? You going this week?
We're traveling this week. I'll message you and tell you where. So
okay.
I won't be gone. I will be gone.
Okay, girl.
But then once I come back, yes, I will be going. Work from home is not going to work for me because he's here. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to our subject.
Yeah, Jay Speaks. Was Jay Speaks bedridden? Because I think we were all trying to figure that out.
It's something about a hospital bed. I just don't remember what it was, but it's something. It was either the person. It was a hospital bed. The person was in the hospital bed. It was a hospital bed in the background. Don't make me say exact. It was something in the story was surrounding a hospital bed.
I don't know if it was I don't even know where he was located because I don't know, with those plastic chairs that I saw, those were like outdoor chairs. I don't know. But I don't know if that was a hospital bed because I've seen the bed before. I don't know. But it was something. He never came out of that room.
Yep.
Never. And I'm like, well, how are you going to claim that you're going here and you know this person or that? I just remember him boasting about his vehicle. Does anybody remember him talking about his vehicle and how he had the latest vehicle and how much?
But you begging every day.
That is like that Dory giving away all that cash and saying she's rich, but asking people for cigarette money. Like I heard people saying.
I remember that. Oh my
God.
And then remember he was on. Was it Bama Girls when he was saying to ask him a question, y'all got to light up the super chats or send him or something? Do you remember that?
No, that I didn't see because I was not subscribed to Bama Girl.
Okay, yeah. Because he remember he was doing a tour.
I got Miss Toby in the back. Hold on.
Oh yeah, she fine. I like
He
Miss Toby.
started to feel like he was royalty in the section.
Yes,
That is what
yes.
happens to people when they stay here too long and get some attention. Their heads start getting big. Miss
Yep.
Toby,
Hey, good morning.
okay. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Oh my God, that Jay Speaks person was a character. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah. I
That
would
was
take
back
Jake
in
Speaks right
Rona.
now over everybody, some of the folks who are in here. You hear me?
But I think he either was visiting someone in the hospital or someone may have been sick at home or whatever. But he was,
Miss Toby, do
yeah,
you remember a hospital bed somewhere?
yeah, because
I
the person,
knew it.
because Jay Speaks was on alive and was acting all crazy and ranting and raving, and the person was in the bed talking and telling them to calm down.
Yeah, I knew I saw a hospital bed. I can't remember
Oh,
who was in it, if the person was in it or if he was
I
in it.
think
I
it was a
just remember that.
woman.
It was a
I think it was a
woman.
woman. I think it
you
was
Okay.
a
remember Jay
woman.
Speaks bragging about his handbags and stuff and purses, and they're like, look at this old junk he keeps
Uh,
showing to people. Like, why do
oh
people
my
come on here
God.
and boast about stuff they have when they don't have much? Like, why? I don't get it. Like,
Especially
just
when
be
you begging.
yourself. Be yourself. You're right, and you're begging, but you're supposed to be so rich. You're supposed to be living the life, but you're still begging. You're supposed to be above everyone, but you're still begging. Like,
But
how
you're
does
still
that work?
begging.
Kind of
I don't
burn.
get it.
But yeah, so oh my God, those were the days, girl.
That's
Cause
when
I
it was
think
still fun. It was
yes.
genuine beef. It was genuine foolishness, not made up stuff.
Right. And Simply
Oh my
Trey.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Simply Trey.
You know what? Girl, let me see. Simply Trade left when people looked at the ceiling. Remember the ceiling looked a certain
Yeah,
kind
Yeah.
of
them
way.
tiles on that
Yeah.
ceiling.
Yeah. But I always do you guys ever
Didn't they
watch
make a song for him? Trying to remember.
do you guys ever watch Michelle ATL?
Yeah, I used to watch her. I don't watch
I
her
used
anymore.
to watch her. She just became too obsessed with Funky Deneva for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
but
she
you
rented Funky Naiva her house and it became a big thing.
But she even
uh,
still now that that's settled and whatever money was paid, she's still obsessed with him. When she was
but I
angry and he tore up that house, I got it. But
Hmm.
now she's still too obsessed. Every time
okay,
I try to look over there at her, she's talking about him.
so the
Wow.
reason why I said that, do you remember the person that used to call up named Miss New York? It was a person that called up named Miss New York. New
I
York.
don't
My
recall.
accent, my Baltimore accent. I'm sorry, y'all. I think that was Simply Trey because the person sounds just like Simply Trey. The person never came on camera, right? And I was
I
like,
don't
this
remember
person,
that person.
the person sounds just like Simply Trey. And I remember one time I said, "Is that you, Simply Trey?" But the person wouldn't
Did
acknowledge, but
not
when I did,
answer. That you typed it in the chat and he didn't respond.
yeah, I typed it in the chat.
Miss Juicy says it was. Miss Juicy was over there hearing it too. Hey, Candy
Oh,
Cane. Hey, Madison.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying because I was like, I think Miss New York is Simply Trey. If you ever go over there, because some Miss New York shows up sometimes, but not all the time. But it
I
sounds
think she
just
got a
like
call.
Simply Trey. Oh,
her phone ringing.
oh,
Hmm. Baby,
don't
those are
recognize.
the days.
But
Those were the days when we had fun, like actual fun, not like forced, like people being
Right,
forced in your face.
right. It wasn't all this stupid
oh,
play running that don't make sense.
Miss B said I remember Miss New York. Miss New York sounded just like Simply Trey. I think that was Simply Trey.
I wonder if
Because
he
that
ever.
person came around. That person came around after Simply Trey left the sector.
I wonder if he'd
Mm.
ever come swing by this way again. Like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he
And
just
remember,
went to
oh
where
my
the bigger
God.
crowds are.
And
'Cause
remember
you
when he
know
was
he
on the
loves the
gentleman's
fame.
panel? Remember he was on the gentleman's panel acting like a fool? Simply Trey?
Do you think another gentleman's panel will do well over here? What do you think? Or no?
Um,
Depending on who
Or
on
who
it.
would be on it though? Like I don't
I
see
mean,
it.
I wouldn't mind. Look, I know y'all gonna think this is crazy. I wouldn't mind a gentleman's panel with ODS, King Roman News, even Rodney, because they don't get along. Rodney,
Lord have mercy.
because
I
you
only
gotta
agree
have
with
different.
I don't think I'd watch it. Go
I
ahead.
only agree with one of them.
You gotta have different perspectives. So I would say, ODS, King Roman News, Rodney,
You lost me
even
right there. But go
even
ahead.
Brian a little bit of craziness.
I could see
Brian,
Brian. Probably. I could probably see Brian.
and Ro, I can see Ro. Ro, just don't be so long with it, Ro.
And
And
fix that static on your phone.
and who else? And dang, who else?
It doesn't have to be a stuck-up version of the gentleman's panel now. Like they could talk about just about anything. And let it be like free flowing and stuff.
I'm sorry, Miss Toby. I only agree with one of your choices.
Ooh.
What was that?
I ain't gonna say who, but I only agree with one.
Okay, I could tell, but okay.
I already know who, so it ain't for me.
I was thinking too.
I was
No, I
thinking
only agree with
too.
one.
Okay. But no, I think Roman, ODS, Rodney, because I would like to see them argue because they don't sometimes Rodney like to argue.
I don't want to be nowhere near Yosemite Sam. He definitely off the list for me.
I'm not laughing.
And then Brian, because Brian is like sometimes you don't know what Brian might say,
You never know
out
with
his
him.
mouth with him. And then sometimes if they have like special guests, maybe one day they might invite Tommy for him to act crazy on the panel.
His channel got terminated.
What?
Oh, I heard. And he's on a backup one, I think.
Oh,
I think
my
he
God.
said it's because he had reused content, I think.
Oh, they doing that to everybody.
Hey, Miss LA.
Shaky Teeth better watch that over there since he play Jay Wilson live every time he do a video.
Who's Shaky Teeth?
Again.
Tim Blaine.
I'm not laughing.
Oh my God. Please help her. I came on here. I came on the panel not to be messy.
Oh, please. I know you not. I know you not.
Nope.
She came not to be messy. Huh? You can tell just your list of gentlemen panelists is messy.
We don't have a lot of options for the gentleman's panel. You could probably ask Rick to come in. Like Rick would be a good addition.
I mean, yeah, Rick would be like a special guest because he he necessarily won't want it. Like if they had it every week, he'd be like, I ain't doing this shit every week. So
I don't think he would commit.
Like once in a blue moon or whatever, just for a little perspective or whatever. Switch it around and have special guests or whatever. Yeah.
This one I don't know because I wasn't subscribed to a lot of folks, Miss LA. And somebody was asking me about it the other day. Who had the slumber party? There was some channel who did some slumber party some time ago.
Oh, I don't know. I think that was before my time.
I don't know. Somebody was saying it the other day, and I'm like, no, I missed that one. And they're saying that you're not Beef Sector. How could you be in Sector and not know? No, I don't remember that sleepover at all.
Oh.
I do know Pretty Chocolate Girl does those stuff sometimes. Like her pajamas part sleepovers and stuff. Whose channel was demonetized? Lolo.
Oh, how did Lolo's channel get demonetized? What happened?
Oh, I think I confused it. Lolo is the one who got that for playing other people's content, not Tommy. I don't know what Tommy got it for.
Who content did she play? Because truth be told, this sector has become a fucking reaction sector. People showing people lives and responding to it. So, I mean, who did she show?
I don't know, but I think somebody was saying that, some of the clips that she plays, like if it has the Instagram logo or, TikTok or wherever she gets some of those stuff from, that that would cause an issue. So even if she edited it and those are still showing, YouTube is going to pick up that it's from a different platform and it's reused content. So I heard she was going over there by Twitch. I don't know much of the details, but I do recall that she was demonetized. Yep.
Yeah, she said it yesterday.
Hopefully she could get it back. But I really I go over there once in a while, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she can figure it out. But she said she was going to start doing content on, is it called Twitch or something?
Yeah, Twitch.
Hey, she's going to Twitch. I thought it was like mostly younger people over there at Twitch.
I don't know. I've never been over there.
No,
'Cause
anybody
I
can
know,
go over there.
I know, but yeah, I know anybody could go over there, but most of the people I know over there, they're like younger. It used to be a whole bunch of gamers over there. It's
Yeah.
probably still gamers over there
Mm,
too. Though. It's probably still gamers over there.
okay.
See, somebody just said it. I go to Twitch for gamers. Yeah, it's mostly
And
gamers over there.
ASMR. And they do a lot of ASMR.
Oh,
Girl,
okay.
sometimes I fall asleep and I put a ASMR channel on so I could go to sleep at night. But other than that, what's
Yeah.
been going on in the sector?
Nothing
I got
fun.
nothing to talk
Bull
about.
crap. Lies, plays.
T Daniel could tell you because I don't know.
I couldn't really tell you because some stuff I just don't have the patience for. I can't tell you that I've even sat through a whole live of anybody's.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know
Um,
any details. I know Lemon was allegedly somebody called in a wellness check allegedly.
um,
That's all I got.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm at the point like I'm all like, why the fuck am I still here with this bullshit?
Join the club, Miss Toby.
I
Join the
agree.
club.
I'm at the
You
point
know what?
like,
It's like Hotel California. You check in and you never check out.
no,
Because I keep telling
I
myself I'm gonna walk away and stop watching this, and then I
can
come back.
tell, I can definitely tell that I'm not really in the sector like I used to because I really don't be in chats like that. I really don't hit links like that no more, and I'm not really interested in the storylines and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm really
And
getting
the people
tired.
who you like don't come on as much. So
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Rumble. What is a Rumble? Rumble? I heard of that too, but I heard of that streaming service when I was in the drama sector, the white drama sector, because I know a lot of content creators in the white drama sector. They go to that platform too.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so sleepy. And the thing is, I've been up since 7 o'clock, girl. I already took a shower, got dressed, ate, fixed my breakfast, and took the dogs out. Girl, I did all that, and it's only 10 o'clock.
I'm packing my dogs up to go to my mom's house, and I feel like I'm packing up kids with all the stuff they got to go over there. Cause I don't know what got in her mind. She said, instead of me calling the sitter to come to the house, she said, bring them to me. I was like, you sure? But okay, girl.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I have to take um my baby boy tomorrow to the groomers. His groomer appointment is tomorrow, so he goes to the groomers tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason she doesn't groom both of them at the same time. I don't know what, but it is what I don't care. I really don't care.
Yeah. I'm packing their little stuff up.
Well, you go to vacation,
Yes.
girl. Have fun.
Thank
Have
you.
fun,
Thank
girl.
you.
Have fun, 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 fun. Well, yeah, it's good that they going over to their grandma house and supposed to a border.
No, you know what? I have a sitter who literally comes to my house every day when we travel.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, see,
So they,
my groomer is my boarder, but she's been grooming my dogs for like, damn, how long? For at least 15 years. You know, my
oh
other dogs
yeah.
that I had. Yeah, so
Thank
she's
you,
not even a
Gio. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
she's not even a groomer right more so she a friend now after 15 years.
Uh-huh. That's how it is with the sitter. She's more my friend than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Girl, because when I
especially if
dropped
she have to come into my house and I'm not here and all of that, she
yeah.
comes and walks them and plays with them and
Girl, and
deal
they
with this
smart because
menace.
Yeah, as soon as I pull up to the house, they know it's her house. That they probably get
Mm-hmm.
grumpy.
Yeah.
Girl, they'll run out the car and run to her, and they don't even want to be bothered
Why?
with me. I'm like,
Why is
okay.
C. Daniel sounding sad though? Like you're gonna miss your fur babies,
I always miss them, but
and you
girl,
haven't left
please.
already. You're feeling sad. You're
I miss
sounding
them
sad.
all the time when I'm gone. But girl, I'm going to the ocean, so I heal fast.
Okay, yes, have fun.
She said she'll heal fast. Okay, girl, that's good. That's
And then
Girl,
they're
good.
with my
have fun.
mom, so they're not gonna miss me at all, girl. I have to reprogram them when they come from being with my mother.
She's gonna
Why
spoil
she
them.
spoils them?
Girl,
Oh
all
no.
kind of table food. I'm like, mommy, they not supposed to
Oh
have
no,
that.
Oh,
no,
she's old
no.
school. She's like, let them
Yes.
taste it too.
Oh
Okay.
She will
no.
get up and cook them bacon and sausage, chicken breast. I
Oh,
don't do all that.
oh,
She cooks for them every day. Now I will cook food for them, but they still have to have their food. Girl, they'll mess around in my mama house and never get dog food.
oh. They must love it
Girl,
over there.
They love it
no,
over there.
they love
Especially getting bacon and stuff. Okay.
Every day.
Come through, mommy. Okay.
they like they like McDonald's French fries. If I get French fries, that's it.
Have you
That's
ever
it for
tried to
me.
get them a plain McDonald's burger? Just a plain burger, the bread and the meat, because my babies love that.
No,
Or
I
or
just
some chicken nuggets.
I'm gonna try the chicken. No, girl, it's just the girl. I know
You
y'all want
don't
that
trust
just
the
crazy.
beef?
It's just the fries. I get my fries and I get them fries. But let me tell you who else eat the fries in the house too.
The
The
cat.
motherfucking cat. The
Not
cat.
the
The
cat.
cat. Yep.
Don't
Yeah,
leave him out
Now
or her
my
out.
cat.
Kiki,
Yeah.
speaking of bacon and sausage, she like bacon, but she don't like sausage.
Oh.
And she'll eat
Wow.
eggs. But other than that, she not really. It's not like I've never met a cat that won't eat tuna. Cause I've tried to, give her a treat and give her a can of tuna. She don't like it.
Yeah, cats usually love tuna. I don't
Not
know
this
Yeah.
why.
weirdo. No, I call her the menace. No, not her.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll get
Oh.
my cat.
I've never
Yep.
heard of a cat eating or dog eating egg. But that's a
Oh yeah,
new.
she'll eat egg. Dogs like eggs.
I've never seen
Kiki
that.
likes eggs.
I think it's good for them, like protein, like good protein for
Mm-hmm.
them.
Peanut butter.
Oh well, yeah, they love peanut butter, girl.
I put
All you got to
their
do.
peels in peanut butter or either a hunk of cheese.
Or you could get a little toy. I have a little toy and I just scoop the peanut butter inside of that and then just lick it. To get them some
Mm-hmm.
time to get out my face and blow some energy. Leave me the hell alone.
Miss B over there giving her neighbor's dog hamburgers to
Yeah,
McDonald's.
I give my for a treat. I give my thank you, Miss LA. I give my dogs. We'll be in the car and I'll swing back and just get a plain burger. Nothing on it at all. No onions, just meat in the bread, or either chicken nuggets.
Well, I hope that you enjoy yourself, girl. Lay on
Thank
the
you.
beach. Get some drinks if you drink.
I always take my baby, to somewhere right before school.
Okay, that's
But
good.
she liked to
That is
try, huh?
good.
Yeah, so we'll be gone
Good.
a little over 2 weeks before she goes back to school.
And y'all be
Cause
careful too.
some people are already back to school, like some like downstate, down the country, down the south. I think Georgia is back. I think they went back
Yeah,
yesterday.
my friends who lives in Atlanta, her kids are back. We don't,
I
because I
said,
think the
damn
public
it.
schools go around Labor Day. She goes back at the end of the month.
Yeah, here we go
Miss
after
B is
Labor Day, the
getting
day after Labor Day.
Miss B is
I said,
getting
damn, they
ideas.
already in school already, and it's the first week of August. Jesus.
Miss B, they
Yeah.
didn't leave dog food for you, Miss B. Hey Tay, they did not leave dog food, or
Hey,
you
Tay
just
Bell.
chose not to give it. You see, Miss B, she's gonna do nuggets now.
The nuggets are a hit.
Oh, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go get me a 6-piece nugget, and I could divide them between those two. They could just eat 3. Maybe I'll do that today for them
Now,
because they both
my
have
big
good.
old dogs, baby, that's 6 piece. I have to get two 6 pieces.
That is not
But
gonna
Because
work.
remember,
but
my
my
dogs
thing,
are big, huh?
but yeah, my thing is that they don't care if we go out. They just want a pop cup. We'll go to Dunkin' Donuts. As soon as I go through the drive-through, they start crying because they know they're getting pop cups.
Now, see, Duke and Duchess don't care about no pup cup. We pull in McDonald's, they want nuggets or a burger.
Girl, I
Rocco,
pull up. No.
he okay with a pup cut, but Duke and Duchess don't want that whipped
Mm-mm.
cream. They want food.
Girl, I pull up to Dunkin' Donuts in the drive-thru, and it's like they instantly know, and they're like crying the whole time until we get that pop
Oh
I
cup.
see
no.
YouTube videos of dogs crying when they get there because they know what they're supposed to be getting their pub cup, and they start whining. So you said that, and it brought me back to that. I've seen so many YouTube videos of
Yes, and I'm
the
like,
dog gets so happy when they
can y'all
get
shut up?
there.
So I have to get two separate pop cups. I can't get this one for them to share, and I
Do
put
they
it in
make
a
a
cup
mess in your
holder.
car with them pup cups? Cause mine do.
No,
Rocco will have stuff everywhere.
I put it in a cup holder because I got two cup holders in the bag. So I just put it
Oh,
in the cup
I'm gonna have
holder,
to
and
try that because Rocco make a mess.
I put it in a cup holder. They eat it from a cup holder.
And then his butt this morning, I let them outside, and of course he over there messing with the neighbor. I said he gonna get you one day. You go, cause Rocco goes out there, and I've seen him start with him, and cause he know he got a brother and sister that's gonna come save the day. I said he gonna get you one day. He is gonna
Yeah,
get your little butt one day, and you not gonna have nobody to come save you.
but yeah, I just came up here to talk about Jay Speaks. That was when the soccer was when we was having fun. But I
Do
think it
you
was like
remember anybody else?
in
I'm
Rome
sorry.
that
Go ahead.
oh girl, oh, you know who I remember? Damn. And he was here before I came here. What is it? It was an older man. Damn, what was his
Older man.
it was an older man. He used to hit Miss Bless panel all the time.
Is it the one who said he was gonna donate his organs?
I don't know. He used to come on there all the time talking about baby this, baby that. And then one day he had
Oh,
a
I
camera.
know who you talking about. What's his name?
Wait,
Oh,
he had a
oh,
camera slip. He was
He
this
had a camera
tall
clip and
guy. He was this
he
yes.
tall
blamed
dark
Miss Bless
guy.
for it.
What's his name again? I
Cause he
remember
kept saying
him.
Miss Bless turned his camera on. She's like, how did I turn your camera on? Oh
But we
God.
haven't seen him since. Somebody has to remember. I remember
What's
him.
his
I remember him.
name?
Oh, hey, Vibrant.
Oh my God,
Was it
Miss Toby, you remember everybody. What was his name?
was it
I don't
Mo
remember
Stick?
his
Mo
name.
something. Mo
Mostic.
Stick.
Oh, somebody
Mo
had
Stick.
mentioned him earlier
Yep, that's
on.
it. That's it.
Yes, somebody had
That's
mentioned
it.
him earlier on in the chat. I don't remember who it was. They were talking about Mostic and his camera slip. Yeah, I remember him. He had this cool voice.
When he and it looked like he was naked. He
Didn't
was
he
laying
try
in
to
the
talk
bed.
sexy when he was behind the
Yes.
He's
I
the
was
one who
just
tried to
about to
talk
say that.
sexy. I remember him. But there was another one who used to hit links. I think it was either over there by James or Duchess. But he had said he was, I don't know if he was in hospice or something. I've
Oh
always wondered where he
no.
was. And he was like, he already planned out how his body was going to get donated and stuff, like his organs. I'm trying to remember that
Oh,
person.
I remember him. Yeah, it was like an older
Yeah.
guy, and he would always talk to Duchess, and then he would always talk to mother.
Yes.
And then mother was trying, give him encouragement, like don't put that into existence. I think that's what he was telling him that day. But he was like, I'm okay, I'm ready to go. I prepared
He,
everything and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you could tell he already just, he accepted his fate and stuff.
But
Yeah.
most that girl, that guy, he had that camera stuff. He was like, you did this, woman. He literally tried to cuss out the blacks. I was like, girl, you did that.
He's the one. That's like Absol. Remember, you may not remember.
Oh my
Absol had
God.
a whole
That was our
camera ship
first, that
over
was the
here.
drunk. I hated when he hit a link with the way he
Cool.
spoke. And then when he would be drunk and have his girlfriend in the background. Oh my God.
Oh
No.
my
I don't
god.
miss him at all.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
busy out there building channels because he built mine. So yeah. He's
What?
busy building. He did say he said my channel wasn't hitting on shit till he started hitting my link.
Not with
And
that broken English and incoherent speech. No, he didn't.
Oh my God. Yeah.
said that he was making my channel. I didn't even know. I don't even make
Okay,
money
Jill,
like
have
that
a
on my
great
channel. I
day.
can't pay these people. I'm getting all these people doing free work for me and stuff. I don't make enough money on here, okay? So
Oh
I
my
cannot pay
God.
you from my AdSense, okay?
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
That,
And who
God.
else? Oh, woman. Who was the other guy? What was the guy's name? Damn.
bartender, the bartender guy.
No, I ain't like the Baltimore guy. He was kind of arrogant. It was another guy, and people were saying that their girl Cindy used to mess with him.
Ooh.
Remember Crazy
Cindy from
Cindy?
Belize, from Haiti. Let me see.
Yeah.
Who was
Remember
that
Crazy
again?
Cindy? And who was
Yeah.
the guy that
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
people said that and people used to get him confused with
Sir-
Brian
I
at
don't
one
remember
point in
his
time.
name.
And then
Bill,
Sir King. They kept saying he was Sir King.
David, Miss Juicy remembers them all. Okay.
Okay.
Zilla.
Yeah, where is he at? Where is he?
We
Yes.
never heard about him anymore.
That shit was
What became of
crazy.
him?
And remember Cindy went live and cussed him out and said that she was going to his house and they was having sex and all that crazy shit.
Yep, that was one of the
Wait
first
a minute.
relationships I knew
Let me
about.
ask y'all something now. I did hear this now. I don't know how that's true. Why somebody say that Sour Patch and Big Man TV were dating? Is that true?
Not somebody. They said it. They said it.
Listen, I don't know. Big Man plays around a lot.
She said it was true. She was crying.
I don't know if I believe it.
I don't know if I
she
believe
was
it. I'm just telling you
playing
what
into
they
it with
said.
him. Baby.
Girl,
Sour Patch
Cindy was
has
cussing,
no
baby.
comment.
Baby, Miss
Okay.
Juicy. Cindy was cussing everybody out, girl. She was mad at us. Like, why you mad at us? You chose to sleep with that man. What you get mad at us for?
I think she was really. I think
She's
she was
still
really mental.
I think I'm subscribed to her. She comes over here sometimes too. And she'll play music and stuff on. I'm subscribed
She
to her.
still come around.
Oh yeah, she's still around. She stays a lot in the clouds, and she'll drop down a time or two. But I do from time to time see her go live, and she like play her music and stuff, and enjoy herself dancing and whatever. But she does come around.
Yeah, because she used to be on Sir King's panel all the time too, girl.
That I didn't know because I didn't go over there when he just came in. I was like that, like how you see folks right now with new folks coming in. I remember when Sir King just started coming around. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna be going over there because everybody's going. That's how I
Baby.
was. So I missed
It
a
used
lot
to be-
that happened over there.
Yeah, girl, it used to be off the hook. Like in the beginning when it would be Lemon and Custard and they would be fighting almost every night, going back and forth with each other. That shit was funny.
Like there's no authentic beef anymore. We were saying that. I remember this name, Vibrant. Robbie on the Rails.
Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar was originally the first fucking Krista and Ruffus fucking Lemon.
I'm not laughing.
Miss Juicy, am I lying? Am I lying, Miss Juicy? I'm not lying. If I can
remember
recall,
his name,
yes.
but I don't remember what he did. Robbie on the Rails.
Oh, Flo
Still
Becca.
remember Flo Becca.
Flo
Yeah.
was in the mommy sector.
The last time I saw her, they were trying to pull up to fight. So
No,
Is that the one
she
who
in the
pulled
mommy
up on
sector.
Rick? That's her, right?
that's
And didn't
the
she
one.
have a
Alexia.
baby, or wasn't she pregnant or something?
She had a baby. Yeah.
Okay.
She did.
Well, yeah, the
Wasn't
last
she
time I heard she had a
cool
baby,
and-
but the last time I heard she had a baby and another baby in the way. She in the mommy sector.
Okay.
Wasn't she
Pause
the one
and
who was in
have it.
college and they contacted her university that she went to?
Yep,
Was it-
that's
I
her.
think Fi called. Didn't Fi call like financial aid or something?
Yeah, so it
Was
was
that
a
it?
lot going on. So even today, when we say we miss the stuff that happened in the sector,
Some
we
stuff
gotta
I don't.
also remember that there were people who were doing like really negative things too, like really awful stuff too in the back.
God is, yes, I remember her.
Oh my god!
Where did
Oh
she go?
god!
Did she go to Bigo? She was
Oh,
loud
God.
and she made my eardrums hurt. Okay,
Goddess
That's all I gotta
Goddess
say.
was so motherfucking draining to me.
Wasn't her
Cause
and
she
her
was-
husband having
and
some
she was one
issues
of
or
the-
something?
She was
Girl,
one of
I
the
don't know, but
first
she
persons
always complained about people not supporting her.
Yeah, she used to whine
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And
Like,
she
y'all
would
don't-
cuss folks
Y'all
out.
don't support me. I think she used to always try to compare herself to Bree because people was like, like how we were having in Bree's chat. But the fact was, we probably were supporting Bree more because she wasn't fucking complaining.
Goddess would be on for 16 hours.
Hours sure
16
And
was.
hours.
complain.
Every
And she would
day.
complain. And she
Oh
would
my God.
complain.
I used to say to myself, if you can be on here for 16 straight hours doing a live, you could go do an 8 hour. You could go do an 8 hour and then come home. I used to say that, but I don't know if she could work or not. I don't know. I think the last time I saw or heard anything from her, Rita was roasting the hell out of her because she went to the
Oh,
beach with
she,
her fishnet
oh, she
stockings
got,
and stuff.
she got a nail channel. Well, I hope she's doing better with her
I was
nails.
so out of those nails.
Because in the beginning, those nails were
They
awful
were
looking,
so
in my
awful. They
opinion.
were like claws. I would never wear those
Yeah.
nails. Is she the one that Lady Nika was supporting at the time and she used that information to dox her?
Yes, girl. I mean, yeah, it was awful. It was like every night they literally would go on that panel and they literally would talk shit about Lady Nika. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This shit is crazy.
That's a shame.
Every night. Every night. Every night.
She has a
about every
nail
night.
channel, but is she making money? Is she doing nails for folks? What she got going on?
I hope not.
You said be nice, Miss Toby. I'm being nice. Now let me be nice. Cause Lord knows, you know, girl, let me shut up.
Miss LA, I saw a part of that Castro and Steven fussing last night on ODS. I saw a part of that. I miss Goosey.
I miss Goosey too. I didn't even know ODS.
The other day. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't even know ODS went live. See what I mean? I've really been out. I've really been out the loop. I'm like,
yeah, ODS.
Yeah, I think I am ready to like
go.
Just leave all together.
Yeah. No, what you could do, Miss Toby, is just stay around the ones that you like their content. You don't focus on the ones that you don't appreciate their content anymore. It's better that way because that's what I've been doing, you know. And just like you, I ask myself sometimes, like, what the hell are you watching? What are you partaking in? I gotta give myself a reality check sometimes, okay?
I know last week when I'm gonna tell you, last week when HB went live, I was so happy to see her. I said, "Oh my god, something refreshing."
Yeah,
Let me go see HB. Yeah, and I told her, I said in the chat, I question my sanity every motherfucking day. Like, why the fuck you still in this sector listening to this negativity, this bullshit every damn day?
But my thing though is, Miss Toby, I get away from the crap.
Well, I don't even do it every day.
I can move myself. I do it so at the snap of a finger. I could leave it alone. I don't have to watch it, you know. So I limit the amount of spaces I go into.
Well, I'm gonna drop down, guys. I got to get some stuff done. This was fun.
Okay, I want you to have a wonderful trip.
Thank you so much.
Be careful too. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Safe travels. Have fun.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. If Goosey was still around, he'll be holding up the night spot like he did. Because in the same way that a lot of people are flocking to Lemon's live right now,
I'm telling you, Goosey got some ass on Left Us.
Baby, he was always talking about his girl. He always said that when he finds someone, he'll be done with here, and he really did.
That woman must have opened his. That woman opened his nose.
He's in love, baby. He
opened his nose up, girl. He left us, girl.
Goosey was running the night shift, and people were there for hours. 400 in his chat, 500.
I know, making me watch them crazy ass shows I would never ever watch.
Films, man. I got so upset about that. I would never forget when I stopped watching those shows he was showing. It was when he did that one with that dad who was sexually abusing his son. And I don't know, it hit me, man. I'm like, this is crazy. And the mother knew. So I was watching those stuff with him. He'll come on, he'll talk about pretty much anything.
I'm not shocked.
I know, but I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. I was too into it, and I just wasn't ready. I'm like, oh my, it was just too much.
Goosey left us, girl. Well, I wonder if he's still in that relationship. He might be in the bushes every once in a while just to see what the shit show is.
And he's
just
like
when Triple came back last week.
Yeah. I don't think, hey Liz, I don't think Tripley's gonna stick around for too long. Hey Dana. Hey
Girl,
everybody coming in.
I think Triple was going in. I think he left.
But why does his channel? Did he delete his other channel? Because why does this channel that I see him on? I don't think it has 1,000 subscribers. What did
I
he
don't
do
know.
with this other one? Unless I'm not seeing correct, and maybe I didn't see it right.
You think he hit it? Maybe he hit the channel. Who knows?
Probably, but I don't think I see him coming around for right
Mm-mm.
now. Like I don't think
Mm-mm.
he's amused at anything going on. And you know what?
Mm-mm.
If you're in a situation, for me, people who are here and they show themselves, or those who are here trying to just do content and do their own thing, and people start threatening your family, your job, and stuff, you don't have to prove anything to anybody on here. You could just step away. And I think that's something that maybe he decided to do and focus on his own thing, that his business and other stuff that he had going on. These people on here will tear you down if you allow them to, and they'll try to go in your personal life. They don't try to just keep stuff on YouTube. They want to go in your personal life. They want to affect your personal life as much as possible. And that just doesn't make any sense. And you do not have to stick around to fight these people if you don't want to. Because then people who don't have nothing to lose, you see how they go all out because they don't have anything in their lives to lose. So they'll try to make you lose stuff. And that's just crazy. Right, Miss Juicy Reviews, he said peace out. But if he was still here, he'll still be holding up that night spot. Because the night spots, they do serve their purpose. I could tell you that. For those who work late
Yeah,
night shifts.
that's how I feel. I'm like, I'm at the point like I'm not fighting anybody in the sector. It is what it is. I'm not gonna fight anybody's opinion about what they think how I am or what they think I may or may not have done. It's a losing fight. I know what I did or didn't do within the sector.
Yeah.
So you can believe what you want to believe.
I've been here. I've never doxed anyone. I've never thought that I needed to look into anyone's personal life. Like it just does not appeal to me. It's
And
not
you really don't
important.
care. Like
I
why?
don't care enough.
Yeah,
For
I don't
real.
care about anybody. That's what I'm saying. When I leave this I'm done. What do I care about what people are doing outside of their lives or what they're doing on these YouTube streets? I could care less.
Right. At that point, you're becoming obsessed and you don't realize that you're becoming obsessed. If you got to just feed into trying to figure out more and more about that person, you have officially become obsessed. I noticed, Miss, oh, why did her name just slip me? Miss Cruiser is not, as interested anymore in the beef sector. She's taking her grand time and leaving, like she said. She'll comment on stuff sometimes, but I think she's over it at this point. So I don't know. Maybe a lot more people are going to start feeling that kind of way soon.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Carrie. I feel that kind of way. That's why I don't really be like. That's why I had to ask y'all what was going on, and I don't really be. I don't even really be in the chats like that.
Yeah.
I rarely ever hit links.
Put it this way: if you're away for a week or two, Miss Toby, you won't miss much of anything. You'll come back 2 or 3 weeks and you'll hear about what happened. Or they'll still be talking about it, or it'll still be in motion. Some of the things you just don't even need to know because it's just a bag of foolishness, a bag of just hot air and just nothingness. So there are just certain things that you do not have to keep up with. I'll tell you that.
Let me tell you, one day I was on the phone with one of my ex-boyfriends, and I think he could hear in the background, and he was like, "What are you watching?" I said, "I'm on YouTube. I'm watching a sector called the Beef Sector." He said to me, "Why would you even want to be in a sector that's called the Beef Sector? What are you doing? Why are you even there?"
Oh. Made you think twice, right?
I was like, "Toby, why are you even dealing with that?" Because he knows me. Why are you even there? Why are you even dealing with such foolishness like that? What are you doing?
People look at me differently.
Yeah, like I said, it's for entertainment purposes. And he was like, "Well, everything ain't for entertainment." Because he heard people in the background fussing and all that crying and all this stuff. And then I told him a little bit of the sometimes what happens in the sector. And he was like, "What is going on with you?" I said, "I got caught up in the matrix doing
Not laughing. Listen, if I ever try to explain this to people, they look at me like I'm crazy. I try to explain it, and then they'll say, "Okay, let me try it." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not even gonna tell you not one channel. You're not gonna go over
Yeah,
there. This is my
yeah.
little guilty pleasure, and that's it."
It's my guilty pleasure, but then I don't like when people lie on me and don't
Yeah,
lie on me and say I did something when I know I didn't, and you're both. I don't like people lying on me. I'm very
and
very.
have
I
no
know.
proof.
Yeah, I'm very very. I know people like, well, why should you have character and you're in the beef sector? Because I have character outside of the sector and within. I try to have a character. Don't lie on me. I hate when people lie on me.
Girl,
I
I've
hate
been
it
lied
with a
on, so I
passion.
know how I know how it feels because I heard that I was doxing Tracy when she was in jail. I heard some stuff about me that I didn't even know was true. I'm like, where do these people get this information from? So I've been lied on too. So I know how you feel. So people have mouths. It's made to talk, and they will talk anything and believe it when they say it. That's just it. Just is what it is. But I hate people lying on me. They just talk stuff for shock value or to act as if they know stuff. But I know what is the truth or what is not, and that's enough for me. And if you don't have anything to back up what you said, I'm not even going to pay you no attention. I've been lied on by so many people on here. Lied on. And I just decided not to pay no attention to it after a while. I was in
Mhm.
shock at first, but then I
Yeah,
remember the sector I'm in.
I'm the type of person. Usually, I don't like if people ask me did something happen, and I was like, I don't answer to lies. Usually, I don't. That's how I am. Like, I don't like to answer, and I don't like to explain shit if I know I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I get it. I think that's why people date. It's hard to tell people who are not online about this. This is why I keep my earbuds in for a peaceful space. So I can have a peaceful space. I keep my earbuds in and I don't let other people in the house hear what I'm listening to because they will look at you like you're crazy. I
Yeah,
was in a
but
meeting
when he,
once.
but when my ex boyfriend said that, I was like, you're absolutely right. Why am
Mhm.
I? Why would I even want to watch a sector and they call that something beef and sector like? And he was like, and they fuss like that every day. I said, just about every day. He was like, Toby. I said, I know, right? He was like, that's not true. I said, you're absolutely right. Not saying that
Right.
I'm better than anybody, but he just saying that's not true.
Right. But it's
Well,
to me, it's like because that's one of the reasons why I stuck around here because you were watching a lot of not soap operas. My God, I got a brain freeze. I was watching
reality shows.
reality shows, and it's like it's the chaos on the reality shows. It's a script, it's a plays, it's this, it's that. So now, like half of the stuff ain't even real on the reality show anyway. So I'm not gonna watch it. And
Yeah.
most of the entertainment over here is similar. The only thing is you could click links and be a part of the reality show. The crazy. You could click the links or type in the chat.
Yeah.
You can actually interact with
Yeah.
the people. But I get
I
it
think
though.
that's why I'm like, I'm not even really into that. I'm not into, this is draining and tiresome now. Being in chats, going back and forth with people. I don't have time for that hitting links,
Yeah,
yelling and fussing. That shit
yeah,
is like too much. I can't
it's
imagine. I
childish
can't
sometimes.
imagine if you do it every day. That shit is draining. Every motherfucking damn day you doing that.
And you best believe that these people who click it every day to argue with folks, it's like it gives them this adrenaline rush. It gives them this sense of importance. It's what they look forward to. They look forward to it, Miss Toby. It is what
Mm.
makes them it makes their day pretty much. Miss B says I tried to explain the beef sector to my mama, then I had to explain doxing. Miss B, do not pressure your mom. She does not need to know what's going on over here. It is too much.
Hmm.
It is a reality show, and that is
But
why I don't watch
well,
TV much.
mhm.
But then I'll take
So
my
yeah,
break
so
and go
that's
watch a nice Netflix
girl.
movie.
I was watching Netflix all last week. That's what I was watching. I sure the fuck was. Girl, I was watching. Ooh, you have to watch if you didn't watch the show on Netflix. It's called The Hunting Wives.
Ooh,
It's
wait, is
only
that a
it's
series?
it's only 8 episodes. I watched
Oh,
it in
I hate
one day. I watched it in one day. That's how good it was.
the hunt. Let me type that in. Let me see if it's worth
Yes,
it to watch.
girl. I watched it in one day. And it was
Okay.
only 8 episodes.
Has anybody else watched it? Miss B says she heard it's a good show. Hey, CEO, Little Boss Lady. Oh,
I
what
see
about Boss
you.
Lady New Jersey? Is she still going live? The Hunting Wives.
Yeah. Girl, it was good. And then it's a book. I didn't even know it was a book. I was like, oh, I might want to get the book just to read the book.
Oh, wow. Okay. There you go.
So
You got
yeah,
to look at
yeah,
this. Miss Juicy says she loves it too.
yeah. Miss Juicy, I was rewatching Scandal maybe a month and a half ago. Because that's one of my favorite shows of all time. And one of my favorite episodes is when they did a crossover with How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal. That was like one of the best episodes, and the best scene was when they were in the salon and they were going back and forth with each other. Yes. Oh, yes. That was good, girl. Scandal was good. Remember, did you watch Scandal when it came on originally?
Absolutely not. I wasn't feeling it. YouTube cameras. I
Girl.
saw the numbers go up. I'm like, something's going on here. Did you redirect people over here, YouTube cameras? Knew it. I knew something was wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta redirect from YTC. I'm about to jump down because I really don't want to be on a panel like that. I like how we was talking.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you for coming up, Miss Toby, and thank you, T. Daniel, for coming up too. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I'm like, what is going on with the numbers over here? I don't see my regulars, my regular 10. I'm like, what's going on? Did anything happen that we missed?
Shout out to my 10.
I don't care. I'm still gonna say shout out to my 10 people who come through here. Thank you, YouTube cameras, and hey, Jay Dunn, and who else came in here? Hey, everybody coming in. We were talking about so many things before you guys came in here. We were talking about some of the stuff we missed. We were talking about Jay Speaks. If you guys remember Jay Speaks, we were talking about Mo Stick. Was it Mo Stick or whatever his name was with his camera slip? We were talking about Trey, Simply Trey, and all those other folks, Goosey, people who we haven't seen in a while. We were talking about that. And who else? I don't know. We were just talking about some of the stuff that was happening in the sector. I'm just telling you. T. Daniel, where are my 10? My 10 are in here, okay? Hey, Mr. Long-Winded. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey to everybody. No, she's not bad, but we were talking about the shriek heard all around the beef sector. We were talking about how she was over there by Miss Olivia, and that shriek, that loud shrieking sound that came out of her mouth. I don't know how she did it. I don't know if she was having a mental breakdown. I don't know what it was, but it was really crazy. I didn't know what to do. It brought cold bumps and stuff. I was just like, I don't know what was happening. Let's have a Kiki. Good morning. Hey to everybody coming in. Shout out to you. Please like the video if you want to. Okay. Thank you, Bernice, for liking the video. Yeah, I'm still live. I didn't expect to be on here for so long. I've been here for 2 hours because I was over there by Room Shaker this morning and we were talking about her poll and how we felt about her, listening to some folks saying they're tired of her. And I'm like, I didn't hear half of these people complain about being tired about these Umar boys when they first came, or anybody else for that matter from wherever they came from. So I'm like, is it because she's a female? Is it because she wasn't given like a red carpet or you weren't told to go support her like you were told to support other folks? Like, what was the reason behind it? I don't know. But I'm saying I appreciate Room Shaker's content. At least we have a choice with her. Okay. So we enjoy her content. We enjoy her even talking about beef sector stuff. So for those who want to support her, we're going to continue to support her. Okay. It just is what it is. You don't like her, you go somewhere else, go watch somebody else. In the same way, I am not everybody's cup of tea. If she's not your cup of tea, it just is what it is. For those who want to sip, we'll go over there. It just is what it is. For me, she's a breath of fresh air. She's somebody different to listen to. StreamYard is around here acting up. It's frozen, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Baby, not coochie cutters. I'm not laughing. This is crazy. And these troll names are something that we were talking about Lemon. Did y'all see Lemon's dancing that he was doing over there? What was happening that night? Was he drunk? Was he high? Was he trying to make sure that he did something that we could remember? I don't know, but he was going off over there. Okay. I'm just saying. I came on here to do like half an hour YouTube cameras, and then I look up, it's been 2 hours. I came on here to let my 10 people know why I'm not going to be playing games this morning or for the week because I wasn't feeling so good. And I finally feel a little bit better. So I just decided to come on here and, talk to them real quick. But yeah, we were talking about a lot of different stuff on here. Of course, we were talking about the state of not the state of the sector, just some of the stuff that we remembered. It is the truth, Smooth Carter. They don't like that she asks questions and get to the root of stuff. They don't like that she comes and she defends herself when she needs to. They don't like, the fact that she is just a straightforward person. They can't stand it. But they'll take stuff from everybody else, but say nothing because they're afraid the content creator would be upset with them if they said how they felt. But then they have a problem with Room Shaker. So she has a poll on her community wall for those who want to go vote. Haters, please do not vote on her poll. Okay. Jay Dunn says it kind of goes back to YouTube cameras even live yesterday. The bias of choosing men over women is very real. I was talking about that too, Jay Dunn. Like for some folks, all you got to do is be a male to, be seen in the sector. You only have to be a male. Think about it. Think about everybody who was come around here. Think about those who have gained their audience here. Just think about it. That's all you got to do. It's not in all cases, but the women do support the males more than the females. And I'm not talking about financially because I could care less about the money part of it. I'm talking about when it comes to you seeing the support in the numbers. I'm talking about those who you see in the chats. It just is what it is. Put that BK on screen. Love seeing women shake it. Oh, you want to see that girl dancing? Make sure you like the video. Oh, so you like that, huh? You wanted to see ass. Okay. Yeah. Drinking clapback. What did I miss? Where did you get that name for Lemon? Good morning, AK. Good morning to everybody coming in. You like Room Shaker too? Like, there are people who actually like her. Okay. And what we'll do is to continue to support her. She supports us. So she supports so many beef sector people. But then we're here. Baby, I got nothing more to say. But my thing is these days, I'm not gonna be complaining about what people do on their channels because the channel belongs to them. So they should do what they want to do on their channels. But for me, I won't be complaining. I'll just not go where I don't find you interesting. And I'll just go to those who I find interesting. It's so simple. Click off for me. Like I'll be hearing people complain about some people like, oh, she's through this and she's through that, and blah, but you're still watching though. So do you hate them? Do you love them? What are we doing here? Like, figure it out. I don't know. Miss B says they don't like strong women. They like bitches like this. Oh my God. Oh. Hey, and we were also talking about those who do not allow a link to breathe when it drops. Like the moment a StreamYard link drops, they want to fuck the hell out of that StreamYard link. Like, do we have to hear you every day? Do we have to? I don't know. Look at this. You came because you saw Jay Dunn. I got something for that. Oh my God. Okay, here goes another name. Lemon's Outstanding Hot Boy Summer BBL. Not a BBL. Oh my god. Like, where do these names come from? They like deadbeats and bad parents. They like junkies, Miss B, okay? They like junkies. I'm just saying. Jay Dunn says they even asked me if I thought I was being paid down because I'm a woman. I said it could even be because I'm a lesbian, and Pizarro got mad at that answer. But it's your point. If you feel that way, it just is what it is. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. It's sad when people see you support good people, they want to tear that person down. Just do better and stop hating, right? My God, today it's these names for me. They hate watch. Am I too far back? These troll names are something else, okay? Resto says he fell asleep. Well, you've been up doing your live over there. I was in your class for a little bit over there, Resto. Why do you always kick people out of your chat, Resto? I still tell people you gotta stay, just gotta get the hell up out of here. They're right, baby. There are all these lemon pages. Miss Juicy reviews. Some people are pretending that they don't observe these crackish behaviors. Like, if I didn't hear Deanna say it so much, I wouldn't have started to believe it because I started seeing it for myself. Like, you got some real crackheads out here with channels. Like, you gotta call a thing a thing. You do not recognize junkie behavior, or are you junkies too? Are you really acting like you don't see some people with real issues on here? My God. Spencer, I run all the boys. and when people are being played, they stay there and they watch the plays unfold. That's the thing. I don't understand it, but I guess it's not for me to understand. You know? That's a good question. Jay Dump needs to touch grass. Why is the content always about lemon? I don't know. But there's so many channels doing stuff. Like today I was talking about how Rose did a whole skit over there. Y'all know that the beef sector is about content. It's not. I keep saying this. The beef sector is not all about beefing. It's about giving content. And then if you do your content, half of the time for those who have their cameras on, it's the content creators who are going to talk about what they saw. And then that is what brings the beef. They're going to roast whatever they saw in your background or heard in your background when you were doing that content. And that's where the beef comes up. But some people are pushing too hard to beef. So they create stuff that makes no sense. So when I see folks creating these beefs and it makes no sense, I don't watch because it's not true. You made that up because you want to have something to do on your channel. I'm not going to watch that crap. I'm not an idiot. Like, for real, for real. At the age of 11 or 12 is where the pretend play stops. You have different stages of pretending and, all of that. You don't do it in your ripe 50s and 60s and late 40s. Like, get away from me with that. So you do have a point. So I'm saying, like, there are other people who do content. So, why not report on other people who do content? Right, Jay Dunn. Shout out to my 10 people, because at least I know when I'm doing stuff that's not related to beef sector, you're here.
Shout out to my 10.
Let me see. Did y'all read Trinacious's community wall? It seems like she's tired of the outsiders. Let me go look. What Trinacious got going on here? Let me go look. Because, like, content should be taken from everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Not just what is going on any one channel. Let me go look over there by Trinacious. I was wondering if Trinacious was the same person. I don't know if somebody took her name and was like doing content, commenting in chats, but I saw Trinacious somewhere and I'm like, Trinacious, is that you? Okay, so Trinacious says on her page, was there a call-in yesterday? Trinacious says, let me make sure I take a quick pic. Trinacious, are you in the clouds? Can you let me know if you're in here? Trinacious is sometimes, I took a screenshot real quick, so just in case it goes away, I can read it. We were talking about having an all-males panel again. Miss Toby suggested some folks. I don't know if you guys want to know the names. She did say ODS, Rodney, King Roman News, Brian, and like have guests who come in from time to time, like a Rick or so. Good morning, Mixology. Good to see you. Okay, Resto, shout out to you. I'm always over there watching you too. Even when I don't know what the fuck you're over there talking about, though. But I'm over there. And I go over there because of how you came in. That's it. So I like people based on what I see. If I like their energy, I support them. But I'm not gonna watch people who are forced in my face every day for a whole year. Like hell no. Yeah. I'm just saying. Let me see. Carrie, get your tickets now. The trip will be out of this world. Which trip? I would never go on a trip from this. There are only a few people I'll meet up with. The only other trip that's going on that I know of is Treasures. I don't know if and James mother. Okay. If there are other trips going on, I have no clue about it, and I don't even think I'll watch to know what happens. I'll tell you that. J Dump needs to touch. How can you call a recap channel but only talk about Lemon or Ness? Uh, YTC and Jake. Wait, they're having a trip or no? Am I behind? Okay, so let me go ahead and read Trinacious's post. Trinatious, if you're in the clouds, please let me know. You did say after that I'm gonna pin my link for Trinatious if she is in here. You did say after the round table with Sassy that if you wanted to give your perspective, you'd come. If I did that, we had a brief talk about it, but not much. Okay, let me see what you got here. So this is Trinacious's post, and this was made 21 hours ago. And she says, and for those who are just coming in, a bitch can't speak English. So I've been having this, what's it called, for about a year or more.
Very Carrie needs your help. All the dumb bitch does is speak patois. We need to help her forget all about her culture so she can speak with an American accent and fit in. Please contribute to the Learn to Speak English Foundation and get her enrolled in the Rosetta Stone courses. Classes are starting soon. She will learn grammar, accent training, vocabulary building and formation of sentences to name a few.
Let me get off. Let me take this off. I'm not playing with you guys. No, I won't be doing any trips. Nah. No. Mm-mm. I'll be okay. I go on trips by myself and sometimes with family, okay? And I actually go on trips and I don't come on here asking for cash apps for those trips either. Okay, let me see. So Trinacia says, since I was unable to call in yesterday, I'd like to provide some feedback here. I agree with much of what was shared yesterday about how the culture of the sector has changed. I also agree that the outsiders some of you bring onto your panels bring trash behavior into the space, and it's obvious as evidenced by the current state of the beef sector. I'd love to see upcoming challenges be exclusive to the beef sector. She says some subs are questioning whether Lemon and Sir King are truly part of the beef sector. My opinion is that Avatar Nation is part of the beef sector. Sir King may call his supporters Avatar Nation, but his channel originated just here in the beef sector, like Pettiville, the Intels, Club Chat, The Crew, Den Mates, Babe Nation. I gotta take a breath. The Renegades, etc. I wonder if some beef sector content creators are willing to reflect on how they've treated other creators, moderators, and subscribers. That accountability might explain why some have lost support or are struggling to gain it back. I wish there was more forgiveness within the sector. A lot of this outsider infiltration comes from old wounds that were never addressed. Maybe it's time to face it and start healing. I was disappointed in the male subby who compared creators to slaves. That type of commentary is never okay. Slave reads are not funny. We've got to do better. Oh, I didn't hear that one. Okay. I'm personally tired of most outsiders, but I'll admit I do enjoy two of them, and it's Binary and Shakimra TV. I recently watched a video of Dr. Umar Johnson and his daughter, and they are wild. Umar can provide you all with content for days. If you're doing Umar content, I'll definitely be watching. Oh, okay. Well, if Shakim and Binary are from the Umar sector, and a lot of drama has been going on between him and his daughter. I've also heard about Umar not having any money and stuff. How do they not do content on their sector. Have you ever wondered if, all of that is going on over there? Like, there's so much content going on over there. Why are they not doing content on the drama that is happening right now? Like, for the past week or more, I've been hearing people say he is broke and he is begging money and all of that. I haven't seen it. I haven't, maybe I didn't hear, maybe I don't know, maybe I haven't been keeping up. But I don't hear the Umar boys talking about what's going on with Dr. Umar right now. But I'm seeing it on other channels all over the place. So I'm guessing because the beef sector is easier content for them to do, it's easier for them to do stuff here and get that type of support. I guess they just stay here. So I guess. But so Trinacious, you're tired of the outsiders, but then you're telling me you got some that you like. I don't know. I don't know. But my thing is the beef sector is gonna always be what it is, whether or not there are changes along the way. I have decided that it doesn't matter to me. It just is what it is. Half of those days that we were having fun and stuff like light-hearted fun, we were talking about that just this morning with the Simply Trays and all those other people, the camera slips, Most Stick, all of those stuff. We were talking about Goosey's channel and all of that. We were talking about that earlier on. And I'm just saying to myself, this is beef sector. It was just people doing content and people talking about what they saw. And then that stirred up the beef, Um, I don't know. We cannot change it. I don't even care enough to change it. I just watch what I like at this point. Like, there's no sense in complaining, to be quite honest. And even though there were good moments in the beef sector, we're not going to act like there weren't people who were trying to fuck people's lives up in the same breath. So there were some people who were having fun doing their roasts and their gags or drags or whatever. But then you look and there were people who were messing with people's college. We were talking about that. How what's her name? Dang, we were talking about her not too long ago because now she is in the mummy sector. Flo, was it Flo Becca or something like that? She got her school called. Uh, who else? People's family members got called. Doxing. So there was still negative stuff happening in the beef sector, but there was still positive stuff that we enjoyed too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We could look at the good, but there was always the evil. And some of the very same people who were doing freaking evil stuff in the sector are here now talking about the state of the sector. I'm like, did you forget what you did? So they'll be coming around talking about how bad the sector is right now. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, knock knock. Let me find a wood here. Knock knock. What did you do to cause it to be? Were you all glitter and unicorns and rainbow, or were you fucking people's lives up too? So I'm just saying it is a balance at the end of the day. I'm just, and then you got some people who were like old time, long time supporters. They don't even want to support anymore because of the direction the so-called content is going. They don't want to. You don't see them around as much anymore. And they know why, because before you stopped seeing them around supporting you, they were making their grousies known. And you would want to think that if people were with you for years or were supporting you for years, they mentioned something, you could at least, respect it. You don't have to move your channel the way they want, but at the same time, respect your subscribers. They're the ones who support you. And if 1,000 of them don't come watch you, you cannot brag about how many thousands of views you got. At the end of the day, you're going to start seeing your numbers go down, and you're going to start figuring out why. That's all I got to say. Miss B says they are stuck on stupid, and that's where I go. That's why I go to other places. Jay Dunn, they act like it's a rite of passage to get doxxed. Why can't that change? Why must the sector still be like it was in the past? Good morning, Ken. How are you? Hey, everybody coming in. That's it. So Tenacious made it known how she felt about the sector. Tenacious, for those who don't know, was the person who reached out to all the subscribers about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Tenacious had pretty much atted everyone in the beef sector. Maybe a few persons were left out, but she pretty much said to everyone that, she wanted to reach out because she's been here from 2018 and She just wanted to have that panel discussion, and that's what happened over by Sassy. So that's the same person. And then because she said she wasn't able to call in, she gave some of her, things that she observed, like talking about the fact that the space is not the same anymore because of all these outsiders. She said the beef sector culture has changed, but change has to happen. Uh some of the challenges that are going on in the sector, she would much prefer to see it open to only beef sector subscribers, only beef sector content creators, and it's just the outsiders who she said, but then she has her faves who are outsiders. So I don't know. It is what it is. Please says when they start losing quality subscribers, they will change their tunes. Some are subscribers and some are actual supporters. Exactly. That is true, please. It may happen over a period of time because after a while the subbies, they're gonna see that they have the real power over here. They'll figure it out. But then man, I was talking about the demography of the beef sector, like people in their 50s and 60s, in late 40s, and the stuff that they encourage or the stuff that they watch. It makes you wonder, like, can you like give your grant? Man, I don't even want to stay because I don't even want people to come start attacking me because I don't even do back and forth with people because I don't like cussing these folks. I don't like doing it. If I do it, I feel bad when I'm done. I'm like, this is not how I'm supposed to be. I came on here. I'm just a chill person. So I don't like, like the cuss. I'll watch it. I'll do my 3% mess, but I'm like, no. You are correct, Miss B. Uh, do you think the behavior of the beef sector mimics how the black people treat each other in public? I don't know. Possibly in some instances. I don't know. Miss B says if you don't like the content, leave, which is true. So instead of arguing and all of that, especially to CCs who don't value your opinion as a longtime supporter, you just go somewhere else and watch. And whenever their content becomes something that you're like, you go back. You know? Let me see. When people start putting hot lead into the doctors, they will, ooh, baby, I think they want to give that guy who shot and killed those other YouTubers, the couple, I think they want to give him the death penalty. And that's a clear, like example of how people need to stop taking stuff off of YouTube. You have to have some type of emotional intelligence. You have to be able to, put separate, this virtual space from reality. This is virtual reality. Why do you think you need to involve people's personal life into what you got going on in here? It doesn't make much sense. Okay. Kendall says Tenacious seems fixated on the past and likely doesn't support even the beef sector. Likely someone from Avatar Nation. The page was created a year ago. I remember when I just saw Tenacious made the post and I went to look at, how long the channel was up, and it was created in February of 2024. I remember seeing that, but Tenacious may have another account. And I was also thinking to myself, well, Tenacious also said that she is mostly a cloud watcher, so she doesn't drop down in chats. And you do have a lot of that because if you notice, people will have channels with 10,000, 8,000, but you never see 8,000 views because you have folks who just they have the channel like background noise for them or just like something they will watch, but they don't engage like that. So you do have persons who just watch from the clouds. Mixology says in 7 years I haven't lost a supporter, but I have lost subscribers and people who didn't need to be around. I'm grateful. That's a good way to look at it. Mixology, those who are for you, they'll be for you and they'll stick around. It just is what it is. And I prefer to have supporters and not just, that's my thing. Smooth Carter says, I say free man, they should have arrested and fixed the man. He is. But he could have found different ways to deal with it. You cannot say you did something based on what somebody else did because you are supposed to be in control of your own actions. You know what I'm saying? Canola says, let me see what Canola says. Ken says, well, I have this to say. I told 88 and Fifi to attack the bit. What? Is that true though? You think so? Can you said they weren't supporting you? You know what, Ken? You should start coming on here and doing some beef sector content and see where it goes. I know you have your hands tied in those other sector with the street sector and other people and stuff, but try it out for a week, try it out for a month and see what happens, Ken, and see if it changes. Because I realize, once some people decide they're not going to support you, you know what's going to happen. But I think mainly some of the people just cannot keep up with the other sector that you go to, like the other people probably. I don't know. I cannot dissect it, so I'm just saying that. Try doing beef sector commentary for a month or so, and see what happens. See how they do. A lot of them think. Let me see what please says. Hold on. Excuse moi because I can't speak English, so I gotta like. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Let me see what I was reading from Please. Please says a lot of them think that the subscribers who give them money are more valuable than those who don't. So if you are a supporter that don't give to some CCs, they don't see you as valuable. And I agree with you, Please. You are correct right there. You're only valid if you spend money. Your views that helps to put the money towards the AdSense doesn't mean shit to some folks. You being there, so it just it is what it is. If you're too emotional, online banter isn't for you. Quality over quantity. Oh my god! But he didn't have to kill them. It's like yeah, they are, Miss V. Mixology says, please, some not all. Your time and effort is way more valuable than $1. Can you imagine me spending hours on top of hours per day supporting you and you don't accept my support as anything? It means nothing to you. Baby. Ken says, Ken, I don't know if I believe you. You told them to come attack the beef sector. I don't know, Ken. I don't know if I believe that. Is that for real? Like you actually told them to come attack specific people? For real, for real. I don't know if I believe you, Ken. Smooth Carter, he did what should have been done, but now he's in jail. Now he is imprisoned. So he killed them, and now what is he? He lost his family. Now his children won't get to see him unless they're going to take a trip down there and get visitation. Now he messed his whole life up because he didn't have to go that far. If they doxed him, I could there are so many other things or ways you can get stuff done. Seek legal help if you need to, or the help of somebody else, but don't go just killing people and saying, oh, they bothered me, so I had to go and pull the trigger. No. So why is the voice of a cloud watcher being waited upon? If they have a page, it's likely a CC. They're trying to control the storyline. It appears slow and the same topic every time. People move on. Okay, I see that Kendall is not feeling what Trinacious wrote on her page. Ken, if you are the reason why that lady is bothering me, then I'm ooh. What's up, Smooth Carter? Okay, Jay Dunn. Ken says you gotta check your DMs. Some content creators won't even read your comment unless you're a member of their channel. I see them do that on larger platforms. And when I say larger, I'm talking about folks with over 100,000. I'm not talking about the beef sector standard that calls large platforms those who have 5 and above or 5K or whatever. I see them do it. They're like, put a color on it. So they're like, it's easier to read when the colors come up. But these are smaller chats, Smooth Carter says, if people are putting out your information, other people can harass persons as well. So that's a threat and should be handled accordingly. I get it that it should be handled, Smooth Carter, but how is the thing? Of course you should handle it, but how? You got to be wise. You got to think about your family. You got to think about what your action is going to cause, okay? Is your child going to see you for the rest of their lives? You know, you got gratification for a few minutes or seconds because you killed them, but at the end of the day, what's going to happen to you moving forward? But I get it though. Like people out here doxing folks, they do not understand that there are some crazy people who will use that information to do like crazy stuff to people's family. So a little YouTube back and forth, I don't see the point of doxing people because then somebody else could decide to take that information and do something different. Like real, you got really crazy people out here. Okay, you know how Ken moves. Oh my God. But now he doesn't have a family to go home to. He can't even go home anymore. He should have used another way to deal with it. Let me see what Please says. They will tell a non paying supporter to stay in a subscriber's place. When I see stuff like that, it made me not want to give, and I stopped my friend from cashing out a lot of them. I see what you're saying, please. Like if you hear that from somebody else telling somebody to stay in their place, if you used to be a silent supporter who cash apped and stuff, you won't want to do it anymore because then that means they'll say the same thing to you because you're it means that the subscribers have a place that they need to stay in because you're beneath them as the content creators. When you put people's info out, you don't know who will try to do something. Okay. Let me see. Let me try to keep up with this. I handle it's different. That's why I don't argue online. Okay, Smooth Carter. Canola was playing around. Told you I didn't believe him. Okay. People be worried about folks that have nothing to lose, but I'll be thinking about everything to live for. He handled it permanently with two, not all. He ain't safe in this world. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Please says he's been mad at the sector because y'all put all the new men. Okay, let's call a thing a thing. Ken has been around here before the audios and the Shakims and the Rodneys and all them other folks, okay? He's been around before them. He's lost a couple pages. I get it. He's pissed off a few people. I get it. Is he doing anything worse than anybody else on here? Like some of your favorites who've done some really shitty stuff on here. So now, Ken, who's been around for a while, is put on the back burner. And now we know we have household names now, like an audio, like a Rodney, like a Shakam. What's the other one's name? The other one, Binary, and those other names. At one point, it was Pillsbury. It was this person, that person, and Ken's been here. Ken has been here, but you know what, Ken? You do crazy stuff with your place too. But you know what, Ken? If you were consistent, one of the things that makes channels really do well is staying consistent, Ken. So maybe what you should try to do, Ken, is to start doing your beef sector commentary. I know you want to sprinkle the other stuff from the other sector too, but if you start doing content for the beef sector, commenting on stuff in the beef sector, try it and see what happens. You know, you got to understand. You got to get your own audience. That's the key. Getting your own audience and not worrying if somebody else's audience is going to come and support you. Mixology says the reason I don't believe in handling it that way is because it's never ending. Look at all these drill rappers and chatters. They're dropping like flies right now. I get that. That's the Mighty Manny, actually. Okay. Should have stopped when the dude told him to, and his wife shouldn't have jumped in the middle of it. Damn, they were dead. I watched the video clip of it before it was taken down. Like, that was some crazy stuff. She was all up in that camera, and she was shocked when she saw her husband got hit. And then by the time I looked, she was flat on the ground. She was gone. She was dead. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, I have a daughter. I never supported Ken from when he was interviewed by Snoop. Okay. I'm so sick of that lady rice and pork and beans who mod for lemon. Oh my God. Y'all have something going on. I'm mad at you because you blocked me. Oh Lord. Progress happens. Ken loses channels but never changes the behavior that made him lose it in the first place. Let me see. I caught up. Yay. I think I'm up to the last comment. That's it. I'm going to drop my link. And then if not, if anybody has anything to say, but if not, you should get your own audience. Meaning whoever wants to come to you will come. Because if they come to you because somebody told them to come, when that person doesn't come to you anymore or want to support you anymore, what will you be left with? You know, Ken? So do your thing, do your grind until you're able to get your own people. But I do understand I get what you're I know your level of trolling, Ken, and that's all I gotta say. I won't say a lot, but I see what you got going on. Smooth Carter, you think this is me? That's spice, baby. Okay. Yeah, you could still do your other sector content and stuff. But if you, for the beef sector in particular, if you want to do beef sector stuff, you title it that way and get your stuff off. You see how they do it. You see how the newcomers, the interlopers, the new people who've been here for a year. You notice that almost every title they have, it's a whole beef sector stuff with beef sector people's names. You see what they do. You heard them say trust the process. Trust the process, Ken. Start doing your beef sector content. You don't have to replay people's lives though. Start doing your commentary and stuff. It doesn't even have to be long. Once you start doing it, Ken, people will start come listening to you. And if you want to do the other sector stuff, you could do that in your own time, but do some beef sector stuff and see what happens. They'll come watch you. You see what the new people who came over here a year or so ago, check on their channel. Just scroll down on their channel. Look at the names and their titles. Look at what they do. Look at the topics they have, the content they have. I mean, the title actually. Look at their, just scroll down. Look at the titles, and it's all beef sector stuff. You see anything about Umar over there? If you see something about Umar, you let me know. Okay? You tell me if you see anything about Umar over there. So if you want the beef sector support, you got to start doing some beef sector content. And you have to like find days that you can be consistent. Because most of the people who do well on here, they are consistent, you know? And it also depends on what your content is. Because people come over here for the mess and stuff. So you're going to find that people will gravitate towards it. So yeah. Mixology says, I came on here with morals, values, and integrity. Have I bent it to respond to bitches? Yep, but they still here. I'm not dead inside. There you go, girl. J Dunn says, let me see. Wait. Why did it skip? Miss B has been around for a long ass time. Okay? I remember, and Miss B, you could tell me, because I don't know if you changed your channel or what, your page or what, but I remember seeing you a long time ago, and then you were missing for a while. And I'm like, let me go type her name in and see if I could find her. And I left her a message on something. Somewhere she had left a message. That was years ago. I remember Miss B. She's always been pretty loyal, but I remember back in the day she was on my link. I cussed at her and she cussed me back. Okay. Oh, she's been around for a long time. I remember some of these names from a very long ass time. There is a lot going on about Umar now. I don't know if they're gonna start now that I talk about it, because I don't know which one of them are in my clouds right now. But there's so much going on in the so-called Umar sector. And you'd have thought the Umar boys will be doing Umar content, but no, the beef sector is supposedly appealing to them. They're getting all the support over here. Why would they change their content? Why would they? Ms. B, please says, I am not loyal to anyone on here. Loyalty in this sector means turn a blind eye to your faves. Fuck shit. Please, I like that first sentence right there. Some people are loyal to some of these content creators and they will turn a blind eye to some of the shitty stuff that they do. And then they'll point at everybody else. I with my own eyes over here, heard it from my own darn self. They got people on here who's done some pretty disgusting stuff. But then because they want to show that they're supporting this person, they act like they don't remember the stuff that the person has done. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So you don't remember that person doxing that person? Are you kidding me? You don't remember that person posting somebody's nudes on their community wall? Are you like whose community wall did you see nudes of what's her name? Misunderstood. Whose? Like if you girl, y'all are some real flip-flopping hypocritical people on here. And then y'all who I heard somebody who called the cops or try to get somebody's kids children taken away. I've heard that person on here when somebody's child was messed with. Why did they call the cops on this? And I'm like, bitch, did you forget what you did? I'm like, what is wrong with these people? They forget stuff. And some of their very same supporters, they forget stuff too. I'm like, are we in the same space? Are we in the same space? Let me go back to the next sentence because I went off. I wasn't even reading anymore. Hold on. It means don't talk or laugh in the opposite chat. I'm never doing that. Okay, girl? Okay. I'm just saying. They act like one person is worse than the other. You forgot what your friend did. Okay. You forgot what your friend did. But you're remembering what this person, this person docs, she shouldn't have done that. He should. You forgot that your friend did the same thing 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Like, go sit down somewhere, okay? Mixology says, I can like you and not like everything you say and do. I like who I like, mainly because I can see deeper than the surface. Most people see surface level. I see y'all deeper than that if you pay attention. Oh, yeah. Yep, you can. I'm just saying. The Smooth Carter says that's why I'm blocked in a couple places because I speak out on the junkie place. All these junkie stunts that we've been seeing over the years, and people act like it's normal behavior. Like you haven't seen these crackheads on here. Are you gonna act like you don't see these crackheads on here? You boost them up like freaking supplicant. You give them wings like Red Bull, baby. You act like they are not junkie. Like you don't see the junkie behavior. If you, please. Baby. Mm-mm. Mm. You are right, Miss B. You were so correct. They flock to new people and not the established ones. They want to be seen in chats and be mad when the content is not what they want to hear. Always lie. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? You had to remove your real name, okay? Right, very hypocritical. How are you going to post someone's news, but now you're a crusader against someone that wants to protect it? Baby, like, is your wrong better than somebody else's wrong? Bitch, you were over here doing some really bad stuff, some dark shit too. So you don't have no moral standing to come and talk about anybody who does anything on here. Like, if you don't go sit down somewhere. Over here it is. We go to new people because some of the OGs are just outright demonic. Some of them are, and they act like they're not. So like some of the times when they come giving advice or coming all nice and meek and stuff, I'm like, I don't forget. You doxed that person. You know, you went and you messed with person's personal life. You don't forget. And some of these subscribers act like they don't remember some of the stuff that these content creators do. Like, if you oh my God, let me see. Miss B, to be fair, people who have been here for years aren't consistent, which gives space for new irritants to take their space because they're showing up consistently. You have a point. You do have a point. And you know what? For some of these people who I came here and I saw them, hold on, let me remove this thing right here. Some people I came here and I saw them with channels, and I have watched how they don't get support. And I'm saying to myself, If these people were supported and they do content, they can roast too, they can gag, they can do all of these other stuff that you got going on. But maybe if they were being supported, they would come on here more consistently. You see what I'm saying? Maybe if they were, getting some type of real support, maybe, just maybe, that's like there are so many people who could actually do content in this beef sector. You don't have to look outside. You don't have to. And then there are a few people from the outside. And why do we keep saying outside? I feel even stupid for saying that because it's one YouTube at the end of the day. But persons who we're unfamiliar with or persons who are from other so called sectors, they come over here, they do their content, they're cool, they network. It's all good because guess what? They know that at the end of the day, they're going back to their sector. It's not like they're coming here to plant their pillows and their linen and stuff to stay or and their flag. Nah, they just come over here, do their thing, and go back to their sector. And right now, I don't see the problem with Room Shaker doing her thing over here. She's always been over here supporting people, anyways. Like, get the hell up out of here. People are having issues with Room Shaker now. What? Does she need to be a male to get supported? What? What does she need to do? Well, I'll tell you this, the people who like her and support her, they'll continue to support her. And she's not doing anything different than some of these people who just came here a year ago. I've been seeing Room Shaker around these chats for at least 3 years. Okay. So what is she doing differently than those other new people who come around? And the only thing I see with her, well, I could really point out that she does differently is she asks those questions, baby. She asks those questions. Okay. And she's a blunt person. And I like that. And she can be passionate. I get it. Sometimes some people can't deal with her energy, but I get it. I get it. And in the same way you tolerate those other people, go tolerate her too. The fuck? Y'all are hypocrites. Anyways, there's a poll on my community wall. Go vote. I'm just saying. Who really wants to be on here for years though? I expect people to leave, but then that door. Oh, but that I don't know what that is. That doesn't mean I have to flock to new people and help them build a channel. Some of these people just want to be a part of everything. They want to be a part of the in crowd, so they'll do anything. I've seen it so many times. I've seen I've seen people insult some folks and told them not to come to their channels. And I'm not talking recently. I'm talking like back, a few years back. And they'll talk badly about them and tell them not to click the link or be around there. And you know what these people will do? They'll go create a whole different page. Just say they could be there in the chat. They didn't care that they were blocked so many times. They just knew that this was one of the hot spaces to be and they wanted to be there. And I say to myself, there goes where the sickness is, okay? Disrespectfully Mixed says, I said it years ago, no accountability here. Now it's coming back up. Personal accountability has nothing to do with admitting you were wrong, everything to do with seeing how you impact the outcome. Some people do not want to take responsibility for some of the things they do and say on here. That's and it shows. Yeah, please. Some people do that too. Protecting an animal doesn't mean placing them in a shelter indefinitely, if not to be euthanized. If that's protection, then I damn sure don't want it. Do we know if he's gonna be taken away, or are they waiting for that date? Was it September 30th? I think. I don't know. I want to wait to see because I don't know if that dog is really going to be taken away. When they start that outside rhetoric, it makes it seem like a gang. I like Room Shaker. Okay, mixology. Okay, she has been here for a while. Yeah, I like her bluntness for me, and she's been doing beef sector content here and there. And it's been refreshing. It's somewhere else for other people to go. At least they won't see and hear the same people over and over and over on the same panels all the time. And they won't have to, listen to certain things, okay? Please says, I'm not a fan of Room Shaker the same way I'm not a fan of the men. I don't like the outside men. How the outside men get uplifted. I will support the woman first. I got you, please. I get that. I'm not accepting any person in my space just to have numbers. I stand on keeping my space as safe as possible here, free from chaos. There you go, mixology. Yeah. I want genuine supporters. I always say this over here. There's a difference between having supporters and having subscribers. And I prefer my supporters, okay? Because they'll show up for every different stuff that I do, whether or not it's beef sector related. And maybe, for some people, we probably have the same energy. You should come over here to me because you like me for who I am, not for whatever. Because I do what I want over here. I say that all the time. Over here, I do what the fuck I want over here, and I'm not moving by anybody's standards. I am not doing what everybody else thinks I should do or operate how everybody else thinks I should operate. I'm just going to do me. And if you don't like me, you move on. You don't drink this tea because I'm not everybody's sip of tea. It just is what it is. Please, taking accountability is hard for a lot of people because then they will only see themselves in the mirror. It's too hard for them. Right. Shout out to my 10. Okay. Let me do this.
Shout out to my 10.
And those 10 people will be here next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when I wake up very early in the mornings, and I'll be here at 6 and we'll be playing games. Or if they don't get to come up that early, they'll watch the replay. Or when I'm talking about other stuff, anything, or when I just come on here to chill, they'll be here. Okay. Shout out to those 10. And I have met some people on here, and I have realized that not everybody who you think you are cool with is cool with you. I say this all the time because I want you to think about what I'm saying. Jay Wilson says all the time there are no friends on YouTube, but let me tell you, there are people who have had like really good friendships. They've met people on YouTube and they've become real good friends. My thing that I say over here is not everybody that you think you're cool with is cool with you. Let that sink in. Not everybody that you think you're cool with is cool with you. Think about that part. Okay. Shout out to my 10 over here. Okay. And I feel comfortable with my intimate little setting and stuff because I don't have to be like on this thing where I'm putting on a show for people to like me or anything. Nah, I come on here and be myself. And half of the people who come on here and act like they're the cat's meow, their fucking life is sad. It's pathetic. And you have to put all that energy into being who you're not. I come in here and I be who I am. I'm a laid back person in real life. I am a laid back person. I gave up the spiciness and all of that shit and, just coming after people and stuff at a very young age. Like I've done enough of that shit and I'm getting older and I don't got the time for it. Okay. I'm trying to live a good life, right? Trying to live a good life. How do you get better if you don't? I don't want to know. Girl, you my best, not nice. Yeah. It's the worse you are, it's the better you are. You are acknowledged more when you act a certain way out here. Right. Room Shaker is Hell Sector. Room Shaker stands alone over there in her own space. She knows when she comes, she talks, she clicks link if she feels like, she gets to the bottom of stuff, asks her questions, respond to a few people if she feels like, or she goes to her own channel. She is straightforward, and I like that about her, okay? And at least she knows she's not coming to stick around over here. Like, she knows she's just doing her thing. And I think if you want to do beef sector content, Room Shaker, you should do it because some other folks weren't stopped or there was no problem with them doing it. Like, what does she have to be a male? If let me see, Room Shaker is a subby here, a supporter here. She has given money here. They tweaking. Shakim has done what now? Provided a minstrel show. Okay, I see y'all. Baby. You like my saying? Right. Not everybody you think is cool with you. Not everyone you think you're cool with is cool with you. And it's really food for thought. Think about the sector you're in. Think about the space that you're in. And just in life in general. It doesn't even have to be here on YouTube. Just in life. Not everyone you think you're cool with is cool with you. Always remember that. You mean Jay Wilson just can't have a friend on YouTube? That's why he says so. One of your faves thing that 18. Ooh, T Danielle. Ha! That just goes to show, baby. Goes to show their mindsets. That just goes to show, baby. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. What is it still morning? No. Yes, it is. Good morning. She is a straight shooter. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I don't see why she won't. All the other. Thank you, AK. Well, I think she'll be doing it. She's only going to be away for a week based on, the poll that they did yesterday. So whether or not people want, baby, I say once the week is over, Room Shaker, you come on here and you do your beef sector content. You could always go dabble. She does other content too. So she'll talk about stuff that happens on in the world, in the news, or other stuff in her sector, or she'll just give you like what they call a real life. She'll just be going shopping or driving and going somewhere and chilling with her chat. So she does different types of content. So we see that. So I'm just saying, girl, when you feel like, baby, when you her poll is done, go look on her community wall. Her question was, and she got 230 votes. How long should I stay away from the beef sector? And this poll ain't gonna change my mind. I will still be gone for a week. That's because she did a poll yesterday. So 0 days got 46%. 1 week got 9%. 2 weeks got 6%, and forever got 40%. So 0 days. So there are actually some people who like your kind of content. It just is what it is. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Ooh, she got a feisty message under there. Ooh, it says if you're going to repoll, whine, and complain for an entire week, then just scrap it entirely and come back. You're very unbothered, yet bothered as F. Oh, wow. Okay. Somebody responded. Y'all notice you ever clicked on like comments after a video or so, and you'll see like 3 comments, and you click on to read those 3 comments and nothing comes up? You know what I found out that you could do? All you have to do is tap on that little button there beside the X and go to the part that says newest first, and the comments that you cannot see, they just pop up. I tried that the other day and it worked, because I'll be seeing comments and I click on them and nothing comes up. So I had to like click on what it says newest, and that's how you get to see the comments. All right, let me keep reading my chat and then I think I'll get off of here. I don't know what else happened in the sector, so if there's anything else that happened, y'all can let me know. We did talk about Jay Dunn's live yesterday with Fifi in it, doing her commentary with her membership. Okay. TSWOCOV, thank you for being here. Good morning to you. And if I missed anybody's name, good morning to you too. Good morning, Heavy Beer. I hope I didn't miss anyone because I'm just scrolling through and things can happen. Let me see. Did I catch up? She gets $1,000 a week and still has a filthy home with no cabinet door. Like, when does she plan on getting those doors fixed? And I get it that children do mess stuff up. We know that. But are you gonna put it back on? Are you gonna put, things on there so she cannot open them or rip them off? Like, you do know they got stuff you could put on your doors, right? And is it that you're too busy on YouTube that the girl is like messing stuff up in your home without you seeing? Is it that you're not watching her enough? I put something on my community wall the other day. There's this channel that I watch. I love seeing them. Let me see. I I don't remember the name. It's amazing. I'm not even. Let me see if I can find her name. I have this channel that I watch with this girl called Miko. It's called The Gentle Life, and I think it is so cool. She has a non-verbal autistic daughter. She has an autistic non-verbal daughter, right? And she has been working so hard. She has been working. She dedicates her time and her energy to helping her daughter. And that child is talking. You hear me? She is moving from nonverbal to verbal, little by little. And I'm going to tell you something because I've been watching them for years now. I'm not going to lie. Some of the times when I used to hear her talk, I could make out some of the stuff she was saying. The mom wasn't catching it, but I could make it out. And I'm wondering if it was because she sucks her thumb and some of the words don't come out that clearly. That girl been trying to talk for a while, but the mom has been like so gentle with her. She has been so patient with her, and she's been helping her with like activities like stay at home. She's a stay at home mom, I'm assuming, because she stays with her and stuff. And that child is having like full conversations with her mom, albeit the sentences may not be that long. But that girl moved from being nonverbal to verbal. And I'm not saying all autistic children are the same, but I'm just saying you have so much time on your hands. You can do little stuff and you could see a little bit of progress here and there. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm saying. So some of y'all need to pay more attention to your children. And I don't want anybody to say shit to me to say I'm talking about nobody's child because I didn't fucking talk about anybody's child. Okay? Some of you are so dumb. People will be talking about people's parenting or a lot thereof, and your stupid ass ears hear people talking about people's children. If you don't kiss my ass and clean it good, like kiss my whole entire ass. That's the only thing I could afford to give some of you bitches over here. My ass to kiss. The fuck? I get so ugh. I have learned the beef sector women don't like strong. No, they don't. I don't know who's going on a vacation. A woman getting 1K a week. Just saying. Baby, thank you for being here. I'm going to get off of here soon. She cares about her child. That's why she's advancing. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Miko is talking. I really want them to get her to stop. I don't know if that's stemming with her sucking her finger, but she was using something on her hand the other day, like she put over her thumb. I don't see her using that anymore to like stop her from sucking her thumb. I really wish she would, get that under control because then we could hear her words better. That would work for her so well. Because then her teeth, because she keeps pushing her teeth up with the sucking of the thumb. I know they want her to feel comfortable and stuff, but at the end of the day, if it's going to mess her teeth up, you got to think long term. Okay. I love Miko. Miko has a head of hair, baby. Miko has a luscious head of hair. It is so hard watching her cry when her mom does it, but she's been brave these days. But anywho, that is that for now. I don't know what else is going on in the sector. Oh, yeah, that's her stemming. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to get up off of here now. I've been on here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. If there's anything else going on in the sector that I haven't heard, you could probably tell me, but I don't be everywhere anymore. I used to really love this sector. I still do, but I just don't go to a lot of places. So I don't know a lot that's going on anymore. Um, I'm going to get up off of here. I don't know what else is going on or who else is live or whatever is going on. But I'm going to get up off of here. Hold on. Wait. Let me see if I could tell you who is live. Room Shaker is live. Let me see if I could tell what she's talking about. I think it's going down over there by Room Shaker. So let's go on over there. Let me see what they're talking about. I've been over here talking on mute the whole time. So I'm going to go over there to see what's going on at Room Shaker's panel right now. I appreciate everyone who passed through. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my 10. Okay. Shout out to my 10. Shout out to you. Okay. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my 10 people who come and support me when I play my games in the morning. Shout out to those who typed in the chat. Shout out to those if you're new here. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for passing through. I really do. I don't always do subscribe beef sector content. I also do whatever I want to do. For real, for real. I play games. I do karaoke when I feel like. I talk about just about anything, and then I have those days that I talk about stuff I see in the beef sector. I don't ascribe to anybody's rules or anything. I do what I want over here. I say that often, and I mean it. I do what I want over here.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
I get it. I get it, mixology. I know. I get it. The other day when I was, well, most yesterday and today, because I get up a little bit later, I was saying, should I just do it at night since I was unable to do it in the morning? But I'll just wait until next week and we'll do it next week instead. It's better for me. Let me just get over whatever bug or whatever I'm dealing with right now, because I'm not, 100% right now. But I appreciate you all. I'm going over by Room Shaker to be nosy to see what they're talking about. Right now, I see beans and cornbread on the link, and I also see Yaya over there. I'll see you guys when I see you. I appreciate you all. Shout out to those who came through, and thank you, YouTube cameras and anybody else who shared my live. I appreciate you. For those who clicked on the link today, Miss Toby came up, and so too did Miss T Danielle. I appreciate you all. Okay. I appreciate you guys for real, for real. Because you didn't have to come up, but you did. That's the whole point. You support my channel and I support you, and I appreciate your support. I'm not gonna be one of those who act like, you know what I mean. But anywho, toodles. Okay. I'm seeing 62 people in here. Listen, I am leaving right now. But I do appreciate you. I'm about to go over there by Room Shaker to see what you got shaking up over there. Let me see, because I don't know where Ronnie Q is. Because she had her live scheduled for 7 o'clock. But I don't see her live. So I don't know what she got going on. Maybe she overslept today. I don't know. But hey, we'll see what happens if she goes live later on. We'll see if she goes live later on. Wait a minute. Oh, she changed the time. All right. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys when I see you. If I feel like coming on later on, I will. But I appreciate you, and I really do believe that. And remember, guys, not everybody who you think is you're cool with is cool with you. All right? Not everybody you think you're cool with are cool with you. Always remember that. Always trust your gut. Always trust your instincts, okay? Not everybody is for you. And that's all I got to say. Bye, guys. Toodles.